Hello. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my god, what a start. Jesus, if you haven't woken up, there you go. Hello everybody. Hello Wilsonia. Hello Dark God. Hello Ard. Playing FM 15 and 21. Hey, what saves you doing then, Dark God? How are we all? Hopefully we're doing well. Thank you, appreciate that. It literally came, I forgot. The reason why the Let's Go lost a bit longer is I realized I didn't have my touch portal open on my phone, so I had to open that. And then I came to sneeze. Finished Djibouti. Guess where I'm now? Let's say Jamaica. Arsenal, okay. Just a regular Arsenal save or anything special about it? That God. Yeah, how's everybody's week been? How's it been? Midweek's been, I guess. Oh. Did I get it right? I hope I did. Regular. Oh, fair enough. How far in are you then? And what's 21 doing? What are you doing on 21? Yes. I'm at wiped. Yo, I actually got it right. That's crazy. That is genuinely fucking crazy. What a pull. What a pull. Oh, Fjolnir, the old Iceland one. Latifa United. Let's go. That is actually insane. I got Jamaica. I went, my thought process, I went through like a bunch. I went to like, initially my first guess was, I was going to say the Congo. And then I was like, nah, I wouldn't stay in Africa. Maybe I'll go Asia. And then I was like, I guess Papua New Guinea last time. Then I was like, St. Kitts and Nevis. I was like, that's a bit too small. Let's go Jamaica. I know that league is on his database pack. Wow, what a fucking pull. That's what stream's over, lads. That's what a guess. I end on a high, you know. The World League Mega Pack version. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yes, I hope everyone has had a good Wednesday, Thursday. I've been doing well. What have I done? Wednesday, what did I do? Yesterday, went shopping. Did some work. Not for my work, but you know, other work. Today's been the busy day. Not much from yesterday, but today's been the busy day. I did corrections on my paper before publishing. I've got to wait a little bit longer before I can accept it, and it's good to go. And then I had my appointment for my work permit, and I now officially have a work permit in Germany, so I can start work. Incredible. So whether that's Monday or whether that's June 1st, I think tentatively I'll probably start around June 1st-ish. So I've got another couple of weeks. But finally, 8 weeks since we've arrived, pretty much. I have a work permit. Thank God. It's taken so long. Thank you, Wilsonia. So that's very good news. I'm in a celebratory mood today. And then I think I've got a bit too much sun. I was sitting outside in the sun for a bit with the dogs. Season 1 of Arsenal and Season 2. Oh, it's not your... Oh, okay. It's a different Iceland save then. Oh, fair enough. But nice, God. But yes, we are back with Thanethi. Last time we left off, we had just... Played to Dudno. We won 4-0. We then followed that up with a back-to-back versus Haverwest. In the league was a 4-0. In the Premier League Cup was a 2-0 win. Sardis penalty. Small before goal. We did dominate. Loaded the entire world. Yeah. Oh, wow. Then, what was it? 4-0, 2-0. 4-1 versus Barry at home. It was a big win. Then we won another big win. 8-1 versus Bala in the Welsh Cup. A lot of goals there. 8-1 versus Haverfordwest in the start of the second half of the season. What a nice win this was. Especially with 7 different goal scorers. Delphine was the only player to get more than one, which is kind of insane. 4-0 versus Port Talbot, which was very nice. 6-1 versus Benfica away, which is kind of crazy. Scott Hall as well started this game, got the first 2. I don't know what happened here. It was more of us just taking all of our chances because stats-wise, it was relatively close. You know, they had some big chances themselves. We just scored pretty all of our shots, I guess. 3-1 versus Penny Bont at home. followed by a 6-1 against Barry in the quarterfinal. They had 2 men sent off in this game. And then obviously followed up with a 0-0 draw away from home. So drop points there. But 4-2 versus Haverfordwest, followed by a 5-0 versus Benfica with a Scott Hall hat trick. He scored 5 goals over both legs in the quarters. The first knockout round here, which is kind of insane. 2-2 versus Lido away from home. Very frustrating game, this one, to be honest. We were 2-0 down, to be fair. So to come back 2-2 was very good. 3-1 versus Port Talbot. 1-0 versus Pennybon. And we've just beaten Lido in the Welsh Cup semi-final. 3-0. So Sada with 2 and Sidibe with 1. And as you expect, the league, we have won it. Which it did take us until like 2 games ago to win it. We went down to our final 3 or 4 games. Lost the Charity Shield on pens. Oof, not a great start then. But it's only the Charity Shield, who cares? Pennybon second, Barry having a very poor season, going to be finished potentially 4th, 3rd or 4th basically. Goitra though, relegated. That's a big one. They've had a terrible year, only 3 wins all year. And hilariously, they were against Haverfordwest and Port Talbot, 2 of those wins. But yeah, Haverfordwest, Goitra after their tycoon, left them high and dry. They've never really recovered and they've just kind of slipped down. And so unfortunately, not great for them. Most likely, Ridley will go down with them, unless they didn't really shit the bed. But we will see. City scored a last minute equal. Oof, it sucks. We did actually have some transfers in January. We brought in Paterne Kotoko from Hamburg for, was it 3.4 million? A German centre mid. Looks pretty decent. You see, he did get a couple of goals. He hasn't played that much this year. Got 1 start in the cup and scored 2, so not bad. But good player, pretty cheap. Good player there. Nice going there. But the leaderboard bonus. Oh no, you got plenty of years to make that up. And we had a deadline day sale of Goran Pedicic for 45 million to Pennybon. They came in with, I think, a 30 million, and I got it to 45. So I went, yeah, we'll take that. A 26-year-old, he was kind of not really playing as much this year, you know? He played a bit. He went on loan last year. I was like, this is probably the opportunity to take. So we sold him for 45 million. So fantastic return. Is that 1,000% return? Something like that. How's the formation? Formation's all right. It has its off days, but it's a 4-1-2-3, you know? It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. But yeah, good money coming in there. That actually takes our transfer sales this year up to 202 million. So very nice. Some big sales this year. And most of them to Pennybon. Are my favourite. Yeah, oh, fair enough. It's been all right this year. It's been all right. Squad-wise, at the moment, as you can see, Sasades is the top goal scorer with 27, followed by Sidibe 25. Sakikla still got 24. Scott Hall having a fantastic year. Injuries are bad on 15. Are they? Might have been okay so far. 22 for Scott Hall. Delphin's got 13 too, and then it's shared elsewhere. Assist-wise as well, Sasades on 18, Sidibe on 17. Scott Hall, 16 assists as well. He's had a fantastic year at 19. Not even moved to the first team, actually. So very decent. Not as bad as 2025 Spurs. Very true, very true. But yeah, that's how things are looking. And as you can see, we have Sporting in the Champions League quarters, as you can see. Ajax beat Juventus. Osasuna beat Galatasaray. Real Madrid beat Siena. AC Milan beat Paderborn. Sociedad beat PSV. We beat Benfica. Zenit beat Pennybon. And Sporting beat Lido. So no Welsh teams left there. Europa League was even worse. All the Welsh teams went out in the first bloody round. Port Talbot went out to Catania. And Aberystwyth went out to Dinamo Moscow. So a shocking year for the Welsh coefficient. I can't work out if Andrew overworks them or they're just unlucky. I think I reckon it's a bit of both. Because if you think about it, remember when the big thing I always remember is when Chelsea were playing Spurs the second time, I think it was, and he brought back Van den Ven and Romero early, and Van den Ven had to go off injured again and re-aggravated their injuries because they obviously he wanted to bring him back for the big game, but brought him back too early, you know. So I think it was a bit of injury mismanagement there. Hello, Ardy. An actual normal appearance by Ardy, who's at home now. Oh, cool Clips leader. Well, who's the Clips leader? But hello, Ardy. How are you? How's it going, man? It's been a while. Hopefully you're doing well. But yeah, and as you can see, we got Osasuna, Real Madrid, and all Spanish quarterfinal there. We got Sporting. It's Sociedad versus Ajax, who are 3-1 up, and AC Milan versus Zenit, who are 4-2 up. New Twitch user symbol. Oh, I don't see on Twitch. Oh yeah, 3 clips leader 3. That's pretty cool. The third most clips on the channel. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's funny. Clips leader is the current all-time number 3 clipper. That's very cool. I do like the little badges. That's pretty cool. Right. So yeah, that's the Champions League. What it's looking like at the moment. Most of you be drunk and raging. Very true. Very true. But yeah, this is the league. I think we had an underwhelming youth intake, I'd say. Brian Amos is the best. Nothing there really, is there? Shane Berry. Not too much. How's everyone doing? I'm doing well. Doing very well, Ardy. How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. We did sign some. It wasn't the best year for Germans coming through, but we did sign a few. Not youth, future transfers. There's a good few that are coming through, and there's a big one. Peter Stenzel for 13.75 million from Bochum. He looks very good. At 14, by the way, 14. He's got a very high report, a 2.5-star gold, 4-star black player here. So I hope. Well, he's playing he's playing 5 goals in 8 for the Bochum second team. So there, well, he will be joining us. I couldn't get the Bayern Munich, but there's a few Germans coming through, a couple of Turkish as well. We actually have quite a lot of players joining us in the future. Graduate this one. Hey, congrats. I have 2 ceremonies. One does more individual for my individual score, and the other one is the larger for the whole graduating class. Nice. Looking swag in my graduation gown. Nice. I have the Norwich. You have the Norwich sub badge. How did you get that? That's awesome, Ardy. Congratulations on the thing. How was the end of the year and all that? Hopefully it went well. I remember when my graduation, I nearly didn't go to it because I was like, well, I'm going doing a master's, so I can't be asked. I might as well not do this one. But then I did it, and then COVID happened, and I didn't do my graduation for master's. So in a way, I'm glad. But they're fucking, it's a joke. They charge you such insane high rentals for gowns and stuff like that, and hats and all that bullshit. But yeah. Got some photos. It was cool, I guess. I was just happy that my degree was very particular. 24 month. Oh, I see the Norwich badge. Yellow and green. That's true. I forgot about my different tiered badges. Yeah. No, what was I saying? I think I was one of 2 people because mine was physics with astrophysics with a year abroad. Could be ADO Den Haag. Yeah, very true. Could be Horsham, yellow and green, you know. Who else is yellow and green? Yellow and green. Norwich, Den Haag. I think of other ones. There's like could be a Ukrainian one maybe. Green. Oh, no, maybe a Bella. No. Oh, Christ. All the chat went through at the same time there. Hello, Jambo. Cadiz. I thought yellow and blue is Cadiz. Hello, Jambo. How are you? Hello, Draw Abadi. What year do you have to be to break the world record? God, I don't even know anymore. What year are we today? 347, 528, 28, 128, 178, 181 plus 181 to this is 2,545, I think. I'm like 180 years away, so 2,545, I think, will be around that time. So I've got to go into 2,545. So we've got a full century extra to go through. Pretty easy end of the semester. 3 of my classes were online, so the finals were online. 1 was in person, but was easy yesterday. My stuff was around 140 USD, so I think it's good. Yeah, that's good though. That's good, huge. But when you hit 2,400 after C, yeah, no, I genuinely, one of the cool things about hitting a new century, because hilariously now I've done it I've done it for 2100, 2200, and 2300. So I've already done it 3 times. The cool thing is that when you see this down here, because obviously the contracts, it only does the last 2 numbers and it just goes to 00. It looks so weird. It's like 3600 and you're like, what the fuck? But it's 20, like obviously it'll be 2400. So yeah, it will be, by the way, Sidibe, what a boy. Look how well he's doing. 8 goals and 60 for France, by the way. Do you play all the games or do you have, give some, no, play all the games. I've only got about 203 days holiday total in this save. And that was from the start of the save when I wasn't taking it seriously. But other than that, I've played all the games. 19,082 games currently. So we're on our way to 20,000. So yeah, played all. Which is why the game status, if we go to the games, I haven't checked game status in a while. We are on 518 days now. Why don't I use instant result? I like playing the games more. I've done instant result before because I got FM touch and stuff on this, and I do instant result for like just doing like quick see stuff. It still counts. I know, but I don't think I get the connection with the players. Like I like watching the games, even though between the games I watch it on like I watch it on key highlights and fast. I like watching to see how the formation works and which players play well, even though it's on super quick. We don't know that to be fair. True. So yeah, I prefer just to watch. I think I get more of a connection with the players, that way. Because I've done instant result saves before just to do the things. I don't know anybody. I don't care about any of the players. Play Champions League games and that, but won't play the league games. Fair enough. I like watching. I like watching the games. But yeah, I was following the Hearts game yesterday. Saints got relegated. Oh, was it? Seems like was it Craig Gordon? No, he had an injury, didn't he? St Johnstone. Didn't know St Johnstone. Saints, I guess Saints. What was I saying? What was I even talking? Squad reserves. Squad. No, we'll go through the Welsh Premier League. That was that. French League. FC Ists look like they might win their first tie. So they're 5 points clear of Racing. FC Ists haven't won it since 23-46. And I don't know if Racing have ever won it, so we'll see them win it, but we'll see what's going on there. Serie A, it looks like it's going to be Inter Milan claiming their title back. Modena, the closest one, 9 points back. So unfortunately, probably not them, and San Paolo dropped off. Tough 4 years for them, huh? What's been going on with them? La Liga, we have Real Sociedad looking to claim their 5th in a row. They are 11 points clear of Osasuna currently. Dundee were winning 1-0 and Ross County got a pen for this, which made it 1-1. It's an absolute disgrace. Oh, wow. Let's see. Wait, that was given as a penalty? Well, I didn't even see it. Giving it handball.
Not to intervene.
Oh, whoopsie. How was that a what, how? Oh my God, that's crazy. That's insane. That is genuinely insane. Is now lurking. No worries, Hardy. I shall appear at some point again. Who knows when? No worries. Have a good one. Enjoy the graduation, which relegated St Johnstone and didn't confirm Dundee's safety. Wow. Dundee not safe now after that, but they have St Johnstone last game. Oh, I'd be fuming if I was a Dundee fan. Jesus. But yeah, Russell, they're looking to win again. Then we have the German First Division. It's Bayern's to lose. 9 points clear of Köln and Frankfurt there. After not winning for 2 years. Playing FM Classic, I am save file. Ties that I see both squad registration and FFB. And a St Johnstone fan. And then the Premier League, Liverpool are currently top by 2 points over West Ham. It looks like it's a 2-horse race with 5 games to go. So we could see West Ham back at the top, or see Liverpool's first title since, good God, I don't know when Liverpool's last title was. 2300. First title in 63 years for Liverpool, potentially. Meanwhile, at the bottom, you've got Northampton, Bournemouth, Blythe Spartans, Newcastle, Sunderland down there. But yeah, and then Championship, Tottenham look to be coming back up. Birmingham already champions, promoted. We got Whitehawk in the playoffs here. Newport County down in 17th. League One, we've got Oldham and Brighton at the top. Leicester, Norwich, Brentford in the relegation. Everton looks safe this year. And then League Two, Man United do come back up as promoted, probably champions as well. So they'll be going back up to League One next year. There was last year there were hints of them getting relegated, but they've obviously had a very good year this year as they were predicted 8th, so much ahead of expectations there. I need DMs and I have 3 and I played 2 and I signed 2-3 wingers. Really did well with 4-3-3. Chelsea first spell. Yeah, true. But yeah, that is the leagues. Elsewhere, I don't think there's anything else going on. Board, finances, club, transfers. Yeah. Right. Well, I think we should get started, lads. We've got a Champions League quarterfinals to play away first. We're playing Sporting. So, let's jump into it. This is the team. We've got Jordan Elliott in goal. Our assistant manager thinks Jordan Elliott is better. So, we're going to give Jordan Elliott the spotlight today. Then we have Klotster at right back, Tizanovic and John Wynn centre-backs. World best flatulence, the new nicknamed left back there. Small V4 in the DM role. Lee Jambo and Delphin centre mids. Sidibe on the left. Scott Hall gets the nod at right wing because he had such a good first knockout round. I'm going to give him the start on the right wing again here. And Sasada's up top. So, let's jump into it. We got away first, which is good. But let's see how things are. We had a very, very good away leg versus Benfica, which was another Portuguese side, but we'll see. Who's named Scott Hall? What's this? Nizzy did after the wrestler Scott Hall. So let's drop that down. Extended Super Frank. Right, there we go. Good stuff. Now, Sporting. Don't know anyone there. So let's see. Another Portuguese side though. Portuguese sides are tough. They are some of the most successful teams in our save. So we've got to always keep an eye on them. But let's start control and go from there. See what happens. Hopefully. Basically, we need Sidibe and Sasades to step up today. Scott Hall as well. We do have Espinosa on the bench. We've got Sakitla, Gordon, Van Dale, Tomic, and Sakir. That's fancy there. Look, no worries. Enjoy tea, Dark God. But let's go into the first game. Let's hope for a good performance, lads. Away goals, please, and a win would be lovely as well. Let's see. Sidibe early. Sasades, a good goal right now. Oh, Scott Hall, if he had been on that, man. Watch out for that attacking mid-left. He has an amazing name. Wilson. Scott Hall on the ball. Pulls it back to Lee Jambo. It's clear to someone on V4. Back to Klotster. To Scott Hall. He just can't stop scoring. 1-0 up. 1 minute in. Oh, and Osasuna. Alexandro Marcos. Red card in the first minute. What a big stop. But Scott Hall. Champions League. He's just got an eye for goal, it seems, since I've started playing him in the Champions League knockouts. I played him because Espinosa was out in the first leg and I saw he got 2 and I went, well, maybe I'll start in the next game. Got a hat-trick against Benfica in the home leg. So I went, why not? Delphin free kick hits the wall. I thought that was going in. Zanovic, oh, he loses it there. And they're trying to counter us here, but we win it back. Sasades, he's offside there. That was a shame. But let's mark up. Let's get creative again. Klotster a long throw. Delphin. Scott Hall. Oh, he just took a little too long on that one. If he had got the shot off, if he just got it off earlier, could have had a good chance there. But we continue onwards. Half an hour gone, still 1-0. Very low highlights here. Sidibe on the left now tries a shot and it was blocked. It was a poor angle, honestly. It was not a great choice of shot there, but we still have the ball here. We've actually not had many chances at all. Klotster short corner. Scott Hall, Lee Jambo. Tried to play it to Delphin, but it got blocked again. We haven't done much. They haven't done nothing, but haven't done much either. What's the flash into the Delphin to Sasades. He's hit the post and it's Amelie and it's cleared. Big chance Sasades who hits the post. Okay, Scott Hall now on the ball coming down the right. Beats his man. He's got mad pace to be fair. And he pulls it back to Sasades and it's blocked pretty much on the line. Incredible run from Scott Hall and pass. Deserved a finish there. And now Sasades has missed 2 big chances to start this game. So not a great one from him so far. 6.3 from him. 6.2 actually he's down to. So he's having a real shocker, which is basically exactly what I didn't ask for. I said, please be good, but obviously not. Right. Half-time, no changes from this side. But Real Madrid have got a red card too, so they're both down to 10 in that one, which is quite funny. Hopefully, free kick. Oh, Elliott saves. Well done, lad. Well done. First chance for Sporting. Doesn't go in. And a set piece and a shot on target. So big from us, but they've got the ball again here. And they've hit the post as well. Oh, they're starting to get into this one. Another throw in Sporting. It's all them this second half. Tiaguino, Sanchez, Claudio. Good block. I need to make a change. Why don't we bring on Espinoza, put Sidibe up top, and go with that. See if that helps. I probably shouldn't have done the change at corner, our defensive corner, but we'll see. Hopefully we can get a bit more control now with a change. Sasado's one of his worst games then. Elliott with a nice save from the corner there, so that's good. Hopefully, as I hoped for. Oh, it's off the line again. Scott Hall nearly had a second. So close, so close. We've had two blocks on the line and a post, so could be a lot better from us. Delphin on the line again, but that time it's Tizanovic who's on hand to put it in the back of the net. That's 2-0. Very, very good. Klostra throws it over to Delphin. A lovely throw. Good. Delphin, this is where he got a lot of his goals. It's blocked and it just bounces around, and Tizanovic is there. And luckily just has an empty net to kick into. So very nice. Our best flatulence yellow card. Klostra, Lee Jambo. And John Wynn now has a goal. Both centre-backs. Who needs strikers? Who needs strikers?
Hello there.
Hello, John. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Lee Jambo with his shot, and John Wynn just I don't know if it was going top bins or wide, but he's made sure of it and heads it down into the corner there. As Real Madrid take the lead away from home against Osasuna in their game, in the 10v10 game. That sub has actually changed the game. We are now on top again here. Klostra, Lee Jambo, Tizanovic, Delphin plays it back out to Klostra. Plays it in, cleared, back out to him though. Plays it in again, cleared once more. We've taken control, which is good. And they make a double sub, so we're going to quickly mark up the right winger, Frias. Okay. Right. 20 minutes to go here. Oh, Espinoza knock there. Hopefully it's not too bad. Klostra to Scott Hall, who's tackled by 3 players at once, and Wilson will get to this. I think this could be a chance to Sporting here. Osasuna have equalised. Oh my god, how have they missed? Wow, he had pretty much a one-on-one with Elliott there and just put it wide. Scott Hall this time, trying to go himself. Probably should have pulled it back. Slightly selfish, but don't mind it the way he's been playing recently. 10 minutes to go. Still 3-0 us though, so we're in a cruising seat here. Sidibe offside. He hasn't had a great game either, to be honest. Free kick from the keeper goes to Sanchez here. I think we could be out of position. Delphin, good tackle, but Claudio does pick it up. Back to Sanchez. And that's a penalty. Poor from Delphin, a bit too eager. Dives in, penalty Sporting. We will give him a goal this game, most likely, as Sanchez will take himself. Probably time to take Delphin off with that. He was already a bit tired, so I must have just lunged for it. Oh, and Elliott saves! I don't even know. Huge from Elliott. We're gonna bring off Delphin for Gordon and do some swapping about. No, that's wrong. Like that. Yeah, that's what you want. Good stuff. Good stuff. Huge. Oh, Scott Hall's got an... No, he's just going short, actually. Okay. Right. My music's too high today. Try and bring it down a little bit. Oh! There we go. That's what I want. Oh, Scott Hall is injured. I thought he was standing a bit weirdly. Hopefully that's not a big injury. We're getting a very long highlight of him getting pulled off the pitch. I don't know why they decided to walk the entire length of the pitch. But it was just no actual knock. Who's there? As we shoot one. I'm going to bring on Sakikla for... Yeah, Sidibe, and put Sakikla up top as our final sub. Just keep Scott Hall fit, because honestly, he was the best of the front three today. So, you know, wild. The 19-year-old youth intake. Here comes Sporting again, though. A little bit worried. Tino, Horakuglu. Oh, and a bit of miscommunication from the defenders and the goalkeeper there. Elliott does save for the corner, but Sporting on the ascendancy slightly. It's cleared. Claudio. Tunsi. Good tackle. Throw in. Right. And that'll surely be that. World's best flatulence into Elliot. Last 10 seconds here, and a lovely game. 2 defenders and the right winger with the goals. 3-0 away from home. You'd think the tie's over. You'd think it would be, and with 3 away goals like that, and a very good performance from the boys, bar strikers. 4 from Sasada, 6.2. He missed 2 big chances there. Very, very nice. Hilariously, surely, I think Scott Hall was probably getting up there. He's on 6 goals, most likely, at least. So Kikko's got 7 because he scored 5 in one Champions League game versus Dinamo, which is rather funny. But, Osasuna got a late goal to go 2-1 up. Okay. Probably say Real Madrid still have the edge with the away goal there. But good first leg from us. Very good first leg. Espinosa, 4 to 5 days. That's fine. We have Barry in midweek, which means nothing. So we're going to rotate for this one. And then we'll move on to Sporting at home. We only have 2 league games left, actually. And we have, I think, any Bont in the final of the Welsh Cup? I don't even know. We'll have to check. Let's see. But yes, a very good win from us. It is Penny Bont, yes. The clean team that have actually taken us closest this year, on 67. They're far and away clear of Lido and Barry, actually. So, very decent from them. Volish, and we're still scouting him. But yeah, we had a few problem with German footballers is that you agree a fee initially and then they reject you to go to their club and then you have to re-sign them and they want more money. Like the clubs want more money because they've signed a deal with them, which is frustrating. And some players, they're like, oh no, we want 60 million. I'm like, no, he's 14. I'm not paying 60 million for a 14-year-old, you know? I'll pay less than 10. But yeah, there we go. Right. Oh, cool. Good stuff. Yeah, so what people got planned for the rest of the week? I think tomorrow me and Chloe are going to go out shopping. We're going to go to Action and maybe go get some other things. We are getting ready, of course, for Eurovision this weekend. So we're going to have some drinks on Saturday. Oh, yes, we're probably not streaming Saturday, actually. No, not probably not. I won't be streaming Saturday because I'll be watching Eurovision. So no Saturday streams in a row. And also, I won't be streaming next Saturday either because I have my sister and my aunt coming over. Yeah, Sweden are short odds. Yeah, I saw Sweden are very good. The only reason I see Sweden not winning is that they've won too often, too recently. You know, they only won like 2 years ago, was it? So I can see people not voting them because of that. But we'll see. Yeah, so there'll be no Saturday stream for 3 days in a row. I'll try and see if we work around it. Maybe we'll do other days, but you know, we will make up for it. Now we've been done pretty well streaming wise, to be honest, compared to what we were at the end of the Sweden time. There we go. Barry at home. This is going to be a quick rotation. Last year was Malmo. Yeah, exact. Oh, was it last year? Bloody hell. Right, Tomic. We'll play. To be fair, we got a lot of players that actually can play that are pissed about game time, so we can get them in. You know, Marcus Gordon probably. I'm not putting Klotster in. Manjana. Andriy Kasoni. Dalic. Who do I want to play? But Spakis at left back. Sakara at right back. We could put Kasoni at left wing. So Kickler at right wing. And we could put Delic up top. Sure, why not? That's a rotation and a half, isn't it? Yeah. Nice. Okay. That works for me. So, pretty big rotation. The attack is a bit poor, but otherwise, we're doing pretty well. Kasoni, why are you so shit at left wing? You should be there. I think you've been training to play right wing all season. Yeah, he has. Right, let's go. Key highlights for this game because doesn't matter, does it? Not only comms, but key. Right, they're going 4-5-1. Doesn't matter. To be fair, although we could be helping them out to get 3rd place here. 4th place, it means they have to go to the playoff spot. So I don't know whether it'd be good or not. Maybe it would be good to drop Barry to the playoff spot because they're more likely to go through. Although, based on this year's Champions League results, they're having a shocking season. But we'll see what happens. We'll see. It doesn't really matter particularly. They're just trying to avoid injuries, aren't we? and play some game time that a bit pissed. Although, long throw here from Sakir to Blancard. Sakir. Gordon. Cassoni. Delic. And he does get another goal. That's his 13th of the season. Well, that's a start. Very nice from Delic there. Very good work from all the players involved, honestly, there to keep that goal alive. It was Sakir into Gordon. It's from Cassoni. Incredible work from Cassoni. It's a big deflection, to be fair. But Delic as well to get onto the end of that. Very, very nice. And Ridimowin could get relegated today, depending on what happens. Spakis ball in, and Van Dale makes it 2-0. This is a start and a half, isn't it? My goodness. Ridimowin are playing Goitra. They have a big chance, actually, especially with Thudno playing Bala. Oh, okay. Currently, if things remain the same, they're relegated. We'll have to wait and see how things change throughout the day. But half-time, approaching. Penny Bont take the lead versus Lido, which keeps Barry within the chance. 0-0 in that game. Right, let's say I'm very pleased. 2-0 at half-time. They keep the same situation going on here. 1-1 in Ridimowin versus Goitra. Okay, as things stand, Ridimowin are still down. Bala still 0-0. We're still 2-0 as things stand. Oh, they got a throw in. That's not good. Gorbit. Sakir, good tackle, but it falls to Ember. Victor Domini. Gibbons. Oh, he's got the ball. Falls to May. Victor Domini. Verdes. Gordon jumps in. To be fair, having Gordon in your B team is kind of crazy. Mia goes long. Verdes. This is a weird key highlight. Oh, it's a fantastic ball. Swansea with a big save. 1-1 0-0 as things stand still there. They make their first. Isaac Nunez going on for them. First substitute for them. Do we need a substitute? We could bring on Schneider for Van Dale, you know. Why not? Bring on the youngster. 1-1. 0-0. Oh, we're going to give some more chances here, I think. Oh, Blancard's won that, though. Spakis. Poor from Spakis, honestly. Just gives the ball away. Gibbons. Dupancic is at Jenkins. Oh, okay. Swansea will just save that. Okay. Sakir. Sakikla. Normally doesn't play right wing. He's normally the main striker when he plays, but right wing today. Schneider going forward into Delic. Delic. Oh, it's a lovely ball back. Schneider, can he play it back again? Oh, it's just intercepted and it falls to Spakis to Delic. And it's a foul by Nunez, Agent Nunez, and Blancard will step up to take to make this 3-0 today. Goodness me, real drawing with thing as well. Okay. Yeah, Aberystwyth did end up in the bottom 6. Blancard with a poor penalty, but it's a goal. 3-0 with the B team versus Barry. It hasn't really been close. So, fair play, lads. Doing very well. I guess it is more of a B point, like it's a 1.5, A.5 team, you know? There's some good, like Tomic and Iramia and Swansea in it, you know? Those are strong players. Oh, it's a kick. Gets a free kick. 25 for the season. Fantastic from him. Still 1-1, still 0-0, but as things stand, Ridimowin still going down. Can they take it to the final day with a late goal here? Or can Tadudno kill their chances with a win? Sakir into Schneider. Oh, nearly a fifth. Nearly a fifth. My goodness. Gasodi, it is a fifth. It's a kickler. I think they've just kicked it off of him. God, it's been a real bad year for Barry this year. They're going to be confirmed 4th. Probably their worst positioning in a good few years. Isaac Nunez has come on, given away a pen, and literally kicked the ball into another for goal. Agent Nunez there. My goodness. Wow. Cassoni, Schneider. Oh, okay. I think this is going to be done. They might get a goal back here. Shiavon. Oh, well done. Well done, Barry. You get your goal. You get your consolation. Who was covering there? Sakir. All from your lad. But 5-1, you know. Not a bad way to end our season versus Barry. We haven't ended it, but you know. Our competitive game versus Barry. And with that, Ridimowin, I think, are relegated as well. Do not stay up past 1 year. Yes, they aren't able to win, even though Thudno slip up versus Bala. But Thudno stay up as Goitra go down. So, there you go. We'll have to wait and see. We got very monochrome teams staying up, you know, real ballast, no, all sort of greys and whites, you know. The colourful teams went down. Well, I wouldn't say really we're not sure either that colourful, but you know. Right, rest everybody up, and we got the second leg, the second half of this week. Really Women relegated and dazzling because we're the Dazzlers. Good stuff. We're flying along. Flying along. I feel like we're going a bit too quick, but we're on a non-competition yet, so we have a long. If we get to the Champions League final, it will be a long continue. Oh, I've definitely caught sun. I can feel myself like a little bit tingly. I've caught a bit too much sun today, so I'm really tired. I'm feeling good right now. Maybe I should drink more water. I did fill up before we start the stream, so I need to just chug a bunch of water. Okay, we did pretty well there. Like, I think we were like there. So we did like, I don't know, 300, 400 mils there, maybe, something like that. Just keep remembering to drink. Fill myself with water. Yeah, no, definitely. Hold on, can you see? Oh yeah. Can you see that? Oh yeah, you can see that. Oh, you can see that. We'll go big. You can see that. Let's go big. Hold on. Oh no. Hold on. Oh no, it's not too bad. Not too bad. A little bit on the face. It's the arm. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, your arm's pretty bad. Arm's pretty bad. Need to buy some aloe vera tomorrow. I'm trying to tan. Right. I am starting to get tan lines though. They're most visible on my ankles, but I'm not showing my feet for free. You know, I've got Oh, Jesus, yeah. Yeah, that's a bit of a that's a bit of a tan line. It's not too bad, but it's a bit. Oh, Christ. Okay, here we go. Sporting at home already. Flying along. Hopefully for another solid home win, hopefully, lads. Right. Oh. It doesn't help that this room's hot in itself. Alright, just gotta keep drinking water, get the fan on me, you know. Surround back from training, from injury, nice. Good stuff. Of April. Right. I want to see actually. You know what? Actually, I've realised. I think this is our. I don't know if it's. Wait, hold on. Let me check. This is our 49th season with Thanethi. Next year will be our 50th season. I was looking at managers and I suddenly went, oh my God, I've been here 49 years. So next year will be half a century at Thanethi, which kind of is crazy because when you think about it, I only spent 70 years at Barry. Like, we only have 2 decades left, most likely, which is kind of insane. Right, here we go. Into the second leg. Let's get everybody ready. Klopster, Tuzanovic. They want Sakikla starting this one. I think you got to give the ball to Scott Hall, man. Got to keep giving it to him. Seeing how he does. Tomic, Gordon, Iramit. We don't have too many centre backs on that bench. And Dale. And I guess Guida's fine. Where's Espinoza? 45 days. I thought he was back. Oh, he's half, man. We'll put Guida on the bench. Right. Off we go. We've got to remember to go key off the key to extended here. But they go 4-1-2-3 again. Same as before, so we'll do the same as before. Hopefully, we get an early start as well. Nice one from Scott Hall again, but we'll see. Mark up. Good. First leg league is nice, but doesn't mean anything. Very nice. Right, off we go. Home leg, 3-0 up from the away leg. It'll be a disaster if we go out here. Will be a disaster, but we'll see how things go. We got an early chance here, actually. Sasades tackled. Sadibe's there. Can they have a better game than last time? And he forces a save out of Diaz. I guess it was on target. It was going off target, but they've somehow counted that on target. Oh, there's a bot. Hold on. We've got a highlight from a corner. Got to multitask and look at two at once. Right, timeout. Off they go. Oh, did we get a chance? No. There was a tackle on the penalty box there. It's 1v4. Llangefni. Oh, we haven't scored in the first minute. This is a joke, lads. What are we doing? Sasades, you gotta be doing better. Get that on target, lad. What a ball in that was. Sporting have a throw in here, which worries me slightly. Borges. Ooh. Lads, Mello, good block. Llangefni going to counter maybe with it. Ooh, that's a terrible ball, but Sidibe does get to it. It was very short. Sidibe going inside now. Takes a shot just wide. Okay. Sporting with the ball again here. It does worry me. Can we win the ball back? Back to Diego. Tino. Tiaguino. Well done. World's best flatulence. Sidibe now. Llangefni. Delphin. Sidibe. Sasades. Back to Sidibe. Shot blocked. A bit selfish, maybe. But, okay. Creating a chance at least. Goes out to the top of the box there. Llangefni. Oh, if he got the shot off, it would have been a good chance, but just tackled and cleared. Okay, Llangefni again into Delphin. Over to Klotstra. To Delphin. It's one before. Scott Hall. Sasades. Shot blocked. Klotstra. Ball in. Llangefni. Klotstra. Sidibe over the bar. Okay. Right. We've got a few chances. Not incredible, but... Okay. Right. 15 minutes gone. Klotstra. Artisazar. Delphin. Sidibe. Oh, that's a lovely goal. 26th of the season for him, and I think that's his something in the Champions League. Ninth, 10th, maybe. He's like third or fourth top goal scorer in the Champs League this season, which is pretty decent. A lovely touch and finish from Sidibe. And that's 1-0 and probably puts that out of their hands. If they win 4-1, they're through. But, you know, Real Madrid are 1-0 up versus Osasuna, so they're going through on away goals as things stand. As we clear the ball up to Sasades, actually. He's driving forward, doesn't got much support, and just runs into a player, which, you know, or they've given it away straight in the middle to Llangefni. Scott Hall now. Into Sidibe again. Oh, it's a quick fire double from Sidibe. Lovely stuff. Good work by Scott Hall there to pass on the ball there. Look at that. Sidibe, it's a fantastic touch again. Off the post, and it just rolls across the line and rolls in. Normally it hits the other post and comes out. So very nice from Sidibe. Much better performance from him compared to the last one. And Tizanovic having a shot from the top of the box. He's feeling himself today. Klotstra says, oh, Sidibe wants his hat-trick. He wants his hat-trick today. Klotstra into Sidibe. Going to play to Llangefni. And he's punched out back to him, actually, from the keeper. Bloody hell. That was a big punch. Okay, Sidibe, we are flowing now. If the squad, the moves are looking good, but we're 2-0 up. I think we're a bit more relaxed now. 5-0 on aggregate, you know. Wilson coming down the left, though. Korokoglu. Mello. Way wide. Way wide. Okay. Right. Klotstra. To Llangefni. To Delphin. Oh, get that on target, lad. That was an easy goal if you get that on target. That's how you've been getting your goals this year. Llangefni. Poor again, Lee. Poor again. Korogoglu with a yellow. Klotstra goes to Sidibe, who pulls it to Sasades. Oh, I feel bad for Sasades because that's an incredible save by Diaz. That should have been a goal for him, unfortunately. It's one before. John Wynn. Scott Hall. Not the greatest shot, but I guess it counts as being on target. You don't have a clear-cut chance in this game, actually, interestingly. To be fair, both those goals from Sidibe were not clear-cut chances. They were just incredible shots by him. But 2-0 at half-time and 5-0 up on aggregate. We are cruising into the semi-final as things stand. The collapse of all collapses is the only reason why we wouldn't be there. So please don't do that, lads. I would rather you not give me a heart attack, okay? Even like conceding like 2 or 3 would give me a bit of a heart attack here. They've switched to 4-5-1, interestingly. They've actually gone more defensive, which is very interesting, but maybe it works. Right, it's one before. Delphin. Up to Sasades. Beats his man into the box. Beats another one and forces another save from Diaz. Doing a lot right, Sasades, this game, but just not getting that the way it just sort of bounces his way, you know? It's one before. Delphin. Poor from him. Poor. Okay. Fotstra down the line to Scott Hall. Being a bit quiet today, apart from the assist. Good ball, though. And it's cleared. Hello. Hello, Bradley. How's it going, man? We're doing very well. Doing very well. You join us in the second leg of the quarterfinals in 23-63. We're 5-0 up. Oh, every game it seems like. John Wynn, shocking to give away a penalty like that. Just completely, they were completely covered. But sort of a penalty now. I'm doing great. How far are we from the record? About 181 years, something like that, I think. Elliot can't save that one this time. So 5-1 on aggregate. But yeah, 181-ish years. So something like, I don't know, 3 to 5 years. Not bad. Not far. No. The fact that we're 347 years in, you know, it's not too bad. Hello, John. It's FM15. This is so 10-year-old FM15. Oh, they made a change to strike, and I haven't made the change yet. He's currently on the ball. Don't come back to draw this, Sporting. But yeah, no, we're making good progress because we were 200 years back for a while, but now we're under 200. You know. John Wynn, you fucking idiot. He's given away 2 penalties in 10 minutes, John. What are you doing? What are you doing? We were 2-0 up in this game. And it's going to be 2-2. Oh, Elliot. Goddamn. They've had 2 shots on target this game. 2 shots on target. Right. Oh, well, now they've injured Scott Hall. This is going from bad to worse. The second half from hell, this is. Right. On comes Daniel Guida. John, you're coming off a Tomic, mate. That's a shocking performance. 4.8. Thanks, mate. I'm Welsh researcher for FM. Oh, really? That's huge, man. Wow, that's pretty cool. How is the job for... Oh, what a dolphin. Wow, that's a good way to respond. That's really cool, man. What's the job like, being the Welsh researcher? Do you get to go to all the... do you go to all the Welsh Premier League games and stuff like that? Or, what do you do? Because that's a very, very cool job to have, I feel. But... let me know what it was like. Oh, Delphin's gone, right, you could score 2 goals in about 10 minutes. But mine are going to be from open play, set pieces. Throw-ins over penalties I'll take any day. Just wanted to pop in whilst I had a wee minute. Best of. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that, man. Have a good one. Oh, here comes Sporting now. Are they going to get 4-3? Is this game just decided to... Oh, off the post. Close. Barakoglu, Arthur Cesar, doing well. No, I don't live in Wales, just follow the leagues. Oh, okay, that's interesting. That's very interesting then. Okay, that's pretty cool. Do you have to do do you watch the games on YouTube or stuff, or just follow the scores and the team the who plays and whatnot, you know? But that's pretty cool. Guida into Sassad at Lee Jambo, Delphin. This will be the end of the game though, seeing as we are. There you go, 4-2. Real Madrid knock out Osasuna being 2-0 up there. But goodness me, John Wynn, 4.8. What is going on there, laddie? Sidibe now top goal scorer. 11 goals for him. Big game from him. And from Delphin, to be honest. Both of them had very good games. Hopefully that injury to Scott Hall isn't too bad. We'll have to wait and see. They hilariously did score 2 from their only 2 shots on target. Real Madrid do go through there versus Osasuna. Scott Hall is fine. It must have just been a dead leg or something. Winning the quarterfinals. Nice. We got the Champions League semi-final drawn a little bit because we got the second leg games here. But could be Real Madrid in the semis. They haven't done well in a while, you know. It's been Sociedad doing well, so we'll have to see what this Real Madrid team's like. But you'd assume they're not that good, you know. Thing is, they have not had a great league season. They're miles off in the Spanish league. It's 11 points back or something at least. So we'll just have to wait and see. Right. If you Katani, Zabaleta now a Serbian citizen. Nice. I wonder if any of these players are going to start converting to be Serbian, you know, because we're getting a lot of players to turn Serbian. I wonder if there are a few of them. That'd be pretty funny if they did. You know, just boosting the Serbian national side. Just mainly following when I watch. Okay, fair enough. That must be pretty cool then. That must be pretty cool, man. Who's your favourite Welsh team then? I'd say, well, I don't even know what mine is because I've had so many, you know. Okay, I've managed 6 teams in this save. We've done Afan Lido, Port Talbot, Pennybont, Haverfordwest, Barry, and now we're at Llanelli. Sorry, sorry, Marcus. Cool. Right. I didn't see the second leg actually there. It's so funny actually. I remember I was sitting there the other day thinking, and I was like, oh, we never do like Premier League final day watch-alongs anymore in our streams, and I'm like, that's because fucking like normally the Premier League's sorted like miles away. You know, we used to do it where like there was like 3 or 4 teams could still win the Prem on the final day, and now it's like, oh, like 3 or 4 match days to go. Like West Ham have won it. Penryn Koch or Jan Thanistund. I'll say the pronunciations aren't my favourite. Why are they your favourites? Why are those your favourites? I'd probably say Afan is my favourite, just because they're the first ones. They're the one I did everything with. You know, they're the original goal I had. Right, semi-final today. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, no, you're not. Oh yes, here it is. Semi-final today. It was Zenit and Ajax. Okay, what happened in this quarters then? So Ajax went through an away goals. Wow. They won 2-0 at home. And Zenit 5-5 on away goals. Jeez. 3-1. Oh, he must have been... Llangefni. Must have been 4-2. Jeez. Huge comebacks from Zenit and Ajax there. So Real Madrid, Llanelli, Ajax, Zenit. Interesting. Right, let's see who's up first. We're at home first. Who are we going to get? Let's see. I went to near Thurn on holiday and they had a club shop. So that's pretty cool. That's a nice one. What division are they in at the moment then? Zenit. Okay. And we have Ajax and Real Madrid in at the other semi-final. Okay. When was the last time we played Zenit, it feels like? It feels like we played them last year or something. Did we have them last year? Inter, FC Metz, no, not them. Sporting, San Paulo, Monaco. Maybe we had them in a group stage at some point. We can go back through the trees this way. Bon, Inter, Monaco. Bruce Sporting, Barry, Monaco. Zenit semi-final last semi-final was 58, which is 5 years ago. How many UCLs does Real Madrid have? I don't know. Not many, honestly. Not as many as you'd expect. North Wales Coast, West Premier Tier 4. So quite low down. Did you see that there was VAR in a Welsh 7th tier promotion playoff? No, I didn't. What's the highest transfer fee paid then? I will show you once we look at Real Madrid's Champions League. But I can tell you right now, it's 14 million for our current top striker, Cesades. I accidentally did it because before it was like 13.5. Here we go. Records, competition, sorry. They won 14. So since the start of the save, they've won 1, 2, 3, 4. So they won 1 in 2019, 1 in 2030, and then a couple in the 2130s. So not that many. They have won 7 Europa Leagues though this time. But yes, my highest transfer fee was 14 million for Ruben Cesades in 23.49. I kind of did it by accident. I didn't mean to go past 13.5 million, but I'd say definitely worth our top goal scorer ever for the club. Yeah, pretty good, I'd say. Bought him from Real Madrid as well. So it's it's a homecoming. It's a home. Well, actually, we didn't pay 14 million for him. It just says it was the record, even though I don't think we ever paid the extra. It was only 12.75, and I think we bought off the extra bit. I don't know, but it says only 20.75 million, so I don't know. But yeah, he's pretty good, isn't he? Pretty good. Even hilariously, this year he still got 20 goals. He just didn't play much in the league. Only 8 times in the league that year. That's not bad considering. No, I kind of have the rule. I want to do low fee transfers, you know, because I could break the world record, you know, because it's still Bale in this save. Hilariously, was he born in Madrid? I don't know. I'll have to check. Hold on, I'll check after this continue. We have 12 days to continue through actually. But yeah, I'm kind of trying to limit myself on transfers because, yeah, Bale is the world record transfer still of 86 million. And like 50 million, because it's FM15 before the Neymar deal kind of ruined transfers. everything's quite low, you know. Let's go look at Sardes. Was he born in Madrid? We actually have a lot of Spanish players in this squad, so we may have some other players from Madrid. He was born in Madrid. He's a Madrid native. 79 goals and 104 caps as well for Spain, you know. Not bad. Not bad. Let's have a look. John Wynn. Will he even play the next game because of how poor his performance was before? He was from Azuqueca and then Conquense. What a steal that was for John Wynn, to be honest. For 1.1 million. David Delphin. I don't think we bought him from Madrid either. We bought him from UD Logroñez for 875k. Bloody hell. And then Rubber Dub Dub we sold already. But right, so continue some Spacebar Simulator right now because we got a while to get through before we get to the home leg. That is up next, and then we've got one league game and one final left. So only 4 games left with a potential of 5. 2 hours to go, so we're chugging along. Although we have Week of Death because we've got 12 days off, but let's put the cup final in the midweek of the Champions League semi-final. You know, screw the Welsh teams in Europe. Love that name. Welsh should have capped John Wynn. Well, he was renamed. To be fair, he was renamed. What was his original name? Let's have a look. What was his original name? I forget. Yeah, John Wynn. And what was your original name, boy? Felipe Ocker. Yeah, I completely forgot. Felipe Ocker. Good. That was a good name, to be fair, as well. Right. Let's go then. Oh, Hampton and Richmond beating West Ham's big, actually, for Liverpool in the league. Okay. I'll have to see. Yeah, we're trying to sign a Chilean player here as well. We're just doing our usual youth intake transfers. Right. Championship, Man City. Okay. Albacete relegated again. Toko, yeah, to be fair, I signed you in this. He's played one game since he's arrived. Sorry, lad. Okay. We are going to get another affiliate club on the 5th, but I'm just hoping for a Spanish club at this point. That's literally all I do it for. But for some reason, they just won't give me another Spanish one now. Oh yeah, I've drunk like half of it now, which is pretty good since the stream started. And Sociedad do the double. There you go. 5 in a row for Real Sociedad. They have been so insanely dominant. Yeah, Real Madrid 4th in the league, so they've done very well to get to the Champions League semis here. Genuinely, like Real Sociedad have had an 3 decades of dominance now. It's insane. They've won it with 3 games to spare. What's this hard? Oh, 6. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Well, how's your save go? Oh yeah, Wi-Fi. 6-5 extra time. Holy shit, man! My goodness, what a win! Fair play. First Jamaica match and what a win it was. Wow, that is mad. That is mad. Right. Because like, look at this. Why did I kick Sociedad? Should I click past winners here? Like, genuinely. So their first, like, they were winning in, like, 22-98, but, like, I think the real dominance starts, realistically, around the 23... It's been 50 years. 23-10, twice winners, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row, and then it kind of 3 without win, 2 without win. Then they kind of swap with Villarreal, but then win 4 in a row again. Swap with Villarreal, then win 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a row. 2 more Espanyol, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row. Couple with Madrid, and then 4. Like, genuinely, Sociedad have been dominating the Spanish league for the last 50 years. I also have 2 subdivisions after my first game with a Jamaican club. Why is it 2 subdivisions? I won a game in Jamaica when I played in the USA. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's funny. Like, genuinely, if we look at the La Liga winners, so they won a couple in like 2200s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then, like, there's 8, 9, and then you probably get rid of these 2. Or these this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They've won 36 La Ligas in the last 50 years. That's kind of insane. Genuinely. Like, they've got over a 60% win ratio of the Spanish First Division in the last 50 years. My goodness me. Did they get like a tycoon or something back then? Because, I click managers, landmarks. 10 years. Oh, wow. 9 league. Wow. Edgar Benavides. Surely you're you must be on a thing. I wasn't really looking at going to Jamaica right now, but I saw Wi-Fi United become available. You get me. But look, no, they haven't even. Just consortiums. It's crazy. Let's go look at Hall of Fame. Or Nation of Spain. Hold on. Oh yeah, he's second. He's second. And he won 2 La Ligas with Espanyol and a Spanish second division with Castellon. 9 La Liga wins with them. 2 with 7 Super Cups. Only 1 Spanish Cup in all that time. Kamil Wozniak. The Sin. Wow, look at that. 6 La Liga wins with Real Madrid after winning 4 with La Liga. Now that is crazy. We should look at like the major leagues. Like, we know England's Ferguson's still at the top. Lewis Bone, hilariously, is second. 9 Premier League wins with Man City. 4 FA Cups. Won a championship and FA Cup with Chesterfield, Community Shield. So I kind of need to do Jamaica with 3 tiers. I load 16 leagues. Wow. Paul Martin. What's France? Laurent Blanc, still top. I guess the early domination with PSG is pretty big. Alfredo Basile is the first regen one, and he won 12 leagues, 5 Ligue 1s, 7 Ligue 1s, the Ongas. Okay. And that's El Salvadorian. He won 9 League 1s with Monaco there, just Monaco. And Monaco there for Argentina for Dario Bottinelli. Interesting. Luis Alberto. There's the stadium's named after him, I think. Okay. Germany. Germany's a bit weird, though. Oh, yeah, Bojan Halilovic, the man that named their stadium after. 18 First Division wins. Genuinely the German Ferguson. Although, to be fair, Heiko Young did pretty well. 17 First Division wins. Won a German Cup and a Super Cup with Frankfurt, too. Not bad. Italy? Allegri. Won a load. 8 Serie A's with Juventus, and then Ramito's the closest one. 5 Serie A wins with Napoli, and 4 with AC Milan. Oof. Conte's on there still. Okay, and then yeah, okay. That's interesting because I never actually look at them, but that's pretty cool that the current Spanish second place is the current Real Sociedad manager. I do want him to break it. I do want legendary managers to just sort of quickly formed, you know. But that's pretty cool. Right. Okay, everything's fine. That front. Wait, yeah, it's still continuing. 10 days. We got a lot of continuing to do here. Hopefully, this first leg goes well. You'd think we are the favourites out of the 4 remaining teams, you know, but things can go wrong very quickly, you know? Things can just happen, go wrong. Suddenly it's like, oh shit, you know? But we'll see. Right. Anything going here? Facade is to win best player in Europe. Andri's unhappy with me, to be honest. I'm sorry, Andri, if you just haven't got the game time at the moment. Alright. Let's go. Is there football tonight? Or is it tomorrow? Well, Chelsea play tomorrow. So soon beating Atletico, Rayo beating Real Betis. Oh, it's Charlton Wickham. Okay. Alright. Anything going here? No. Nice. Okay, on to the next. Continue. Yeah, we can see Zenit though, at least. They're on the screen. 8 days is always the screen visibility limit. Right. Anybody into May now as well? So we're gonna go past actually our date again, of course. Right. Delich unhappy. Of course you are, mate. Of course you are. Sorry, fella. Just tell him I'll give you game time, and then just go no. Why the fuck would I be giving you game time at the end of the season, fella? You were supposed to be on loan this year. Okay. Let us see. 2363. Nice. It's yeah, I feel like I forget sometimes what the date is, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's really cool. 2363. So stupid. Okay, cool. Well, they constantly just give me French and Italian affiliates. There are some good ones in there, but I just want a Spanish one, man. I don't want to be sending everyone to Serbia. I just want to send them to Spain for 2 years and then be done with it, you know? Maybe the next club will do that with. Right. 1FM. Excuse me. Anything going? And, oh, yeah, of course, Magnana. Magana. I guess that would be actually Magana. Ray Jackson rejects 2-year deal. Bad. Yeah, Chelsea on 21s. Oh, Liverpool 3 points clear. Okay. Relatively close at the bottom. Okay. Arsenal, okay. Arsenal could actually... Arsenal or Man City could get dragged in. You know, they're only 5 points back. Could be an interesting end of the season. Right. Oh, we can actually get ready for Zenit now, which is good. Attack movement. We're 5 days away now, and you can see Penny Bond coming into frame. What week from hell? Week from hell. This is the important week, you know, in the FM save. Semi-finals and a final. So it's just going to be the same team for 3 games, most likely. Alright. Now, let's try and aim for no conceded in the home leg, please, for once, because that 4-2, if we played the 4-2 first, I'd be a bit scared going into the second leg, you know? Hello, Duck. That was tea. Hopefully it was good. Right. Bayern do the double. Of course they do. Filling. Oh, what'd you have? They were 11 points clear, you know. Back on top for Bayern. Yeah, English colloquialism for dinner. Burritos. Oh, very nice. Very nice. To be fair, tea is not even that makes as much sense as back holiday. None. I grant you the tea one doesn't make sense. But you know. To be fair, it's not even. People don't even say tea for dinner in England. You know, some people say it for lunch. Some people just say it for a cup of tea. You know, so it's not even commonplace in England. It's all depending on region. So I think those are all French clubs and Italian clubs. Ugh. They're not even good ones. You know. Ooh. What the fuck? Wow, Charlton dropping off a bit here. What you call bread is different. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Roll, cob, whatever. Ooh, God, there's so many different ones. Okay. Alright, Zenit coming up close. Let's go. The deciding week. Here we go. BAP. Muff. Yeah, it's insane. It is insane. Hey. Good. Oh yes, I need to. before, but we're here now. Okay, cool. Oh, Inter win the Serie A. Okay. They continued their dominance, to be honest. They had a couple of years off, but Serie A, they were 16 points clear. Jesus. They have been dominating for the past 30 years? Yeah, I'd say 30 years. To be fair, that run there was kind of crazy. But, yeah, Jesus. Even when they didn't win it, they were second place there, so... Yeah, Inter aren't doing very well as well. We've kind of been in this sort of weird section of just, like, domination. It used to be a lot of change at the top, but we've really, like, the West Ham... It really was, like, Bayern at the top. Like, I've discovered something very funny that's turned even funnier. I saw a club called Gimme Me Bit FC. Jeremia once. Sorry, Jeremia. Dorna. Sorry, Dorna. They are from the town of Gimme Me Bit. Oh my god. Yeah, no, like the England league dominated by West Ham, Italy dominated by Inter Milan, Spain dominated by Real Sociedad. It was only like us dominating Wales. It was only England. No, it was only in Germany, obviously Bayern. It was only France that were changing their title winner every couple of seasons or even season. So it's been kind of the same for quite a while. I've been drinking. Barry in their season on a loss to Haverfordwest. I think they'd already sacked their manager once this year. Glenn Williams, poor league position. Lee Bowen, aren't you? Yeah, I know you. You've been around, haven't you? He's managing everyone. Realty and Escoitra, Haverfordwest. I feel like you're gonna get sacked pretty soon from Barry, fella. Right. Let's go. San Kellers. Right. Scott Hall, remarkable for improvements. He's ready for more first team football. Don't you worry about it, fella. He's starting a Champions League semi-final up next, lad. Goodness me. Have you been seeing what's been happening, fella? Or are you just in the trading rooms constantly? He doesn't watch any of the actual games. Right. Oh, Ajax won 5-0. I guess I don't think we'll be playing Ajax in the final, honestly, lads. Right, I think this is pretty much the team you stick with. Mate, oh, no. You bring in Espinoza for Guida there. Swap those two over. Yeah. Okay, right. Off we go. Into the final. Let's hope for a nice win. Sorry, the final. The semi-final. They go 4-4-2 defensive. To be fair, we could be trying to sign some of these players, you know? They're Russian. We can sign Russians. It is tough, though, because work permits and then they want high transfer fees, etc., etc. But let's give this one a go. Off we go. We'll start on control, of course, as we usually do. Let's try and make a good impression, lads. No goals conceded today. A nice 3 or 4-0 win is the minimum requirements. Thank you, John. Thank you. Currently playing my second 11 for every home league game and focusing main team on the cups. Why is that, Duck? In Arsenal, do you mean? Or is that with the Icelandic save? Oh, Delphin, that was a big touch. But Lee Jambo's there. Of the world's best flatulence. Okay. Arsenal, why is that? Scott Hall, Delphin. Scott Hall. Into Klotstra. Down the right, Sasades. Can't get to it, and it's eventually cleared, but only as far as someone before. Delphin. Poor ball in the end. And well, best fashion does very well. Delphin, Sasades, Scott Hall. Oh, big chance. If he'd got a bit more on it, you know, he'd given it straight back to us. Delphin, Sidibe, Cesades, block for a corner. Rotation. Okay, fair enough. How's it going? Are you still winning the league with the second 11? Sidibe, tackled. Ooh, Mikhailov. Okay, never mind. Right. Klopstra long throw. Goes to small in the V4. Lee Jambo takes a shot and Chatelain will save that one. 3 shots on target already in this game from us, but no goal. Worked on FM 15. 14. Fair enough. Fair enough. Sidibe. Lee Jambo. Oh, and Chatelain's. Oh, Delphin. Oh, deflected. Okay. Klopstra. Scott Hall. Pulls it across. No one was there. Delphin. World best flatulence. WBF. Lee Jambo. Delphin. Cesades. Tackled on the edge of the box. All us so far. No goal yet, though. You want an early goal to help settle the lads, you know? Danovich, good tackle. I win the league by cans, but have no team in the team of the year. I hope Zenit will win. Hello, Golish. That's not very nice. That's not very nice. The way to come into things. Excuse me. Chernov ball in. WBF will clear. Bejarano. To Han Hyung Jun. Diaby. Mikhailov. Okay, good stuff. Let's try and not do a penalty concede here, lads. We've conceded penalties in our past 2 games in the quarters, so let's try and not do it in this game. Delphin going forwards, tackled, but falls to Lee Jambo. Just one before. Delphin, Lee Jambo. Oh, Sidibe! Yes, and the top goal scorer of the Champions League gets his rebound and puts us up 1-0 there. Need a little bit of luck, but to be fair, 7 shots on target now. They are my local club. Are they actually? Wow. Fair play, mate. I agree. Fucking hell, Duck God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's all against me. Sidibe. Smorey out. What? Cesades. Sidibe. Lee Jambo. Cesades. Lee Jambo. Delphin. Lee Jambo. Put it wide. Okay. 20 minutes gone. Klopstra to Delphin. Oh, Chatelain puts it over the bar. We've been completely on top here. Let's get some more goals, lads. Come on. Klopstra. Sidibe. Delphin. Block. Scott Hall pulls it back to Lee Jambo. Oh, and John Wynn. He had 2 conceded goals. Maybe we only play him in the first leg. In the first leg against Sporting, he had a goal. In the second leg, he conceded 2 pens. The first leg versus Zenit, he's scored a goal. As Lee Jambo with an actually insane shot on the turn, unfortunately hitting the post, but John Wynn's literally on the line and just taps it in for maybe his easiest goal he's scored this season, you know. And he scores some easy goals because he just taps them in on the line. But Sidibe, Chatelain with the big save again. We are rocking and rolling now. Rocking and rolling. 11 shots on target. My goodness. Yeah, we're in control here. Delphin. Oh, shot blocked Lee Jambo. Scott Hall. Shot blocked again. Leal. Bejarano goes long. Don't fuck it up someone before. Wasn't the best clearance, but WBF gets in there well. Elliott. John Wynn. Elliott. Klopstra. Lee Jambo. Lay it across. Delphin. Oh, Chatelain. Easy save. Easy save there. Chatelain goes long to Mikhailov. Oh, throwing Zenit here. I don't like this. 2-0 still a dangerous scoreline. Mikhailov hits the post just like that. They can get a goal back, you know, and it's 2-1. Away goals are huge in this. Right. Klopstra throw. Cesades puts the ball into Sidibe. Hits at the bar. Oh, he hit that way too hard. He had so much power on it. Hit the bar, and the rebound went, what? I think got blocked or something. My goodness, Sidibe. That was a ridiculous shot. But you hit it too well, lad. You hit it too well, as Elliott saves that, at least. Oh, big chance that. I mean, I want 3-0 before the half, honestly. John Wynn's taken a knock. Can we get a goal right now? Lee Jambo. Delphin. Tackle Klopstra. Delphin. Lee Jambo. Sidibe. Oh, he took a bit too much time. If he just got it out and hit it straight away, I reckon that could have had a bit of a better chance. Oh, how's that not got in? Oh, 15 shots on target in the first half. 11 saves from that. To be fair, the Zenit keeper always makes an insane amount of saves. I think the record is that we had the Zenit keeper made 25 saves against us. And we were 5-0 up in the Champions League group stage with Barry at one point. I think 25 is the most saves I've seen. Maybe I've seen 26. But yeah, ridiculous numbers of saves, honestly. Let's see. 2-0. We're in a very dangerous position. 2-0 up at halftime is the most dangerous position you can be, you know, as they do come forward here. DR, but their strikers have got a good shot on them. They've got a good shot on them, so we need to sort of just limit them. Delphin hits the post. Sadiq hits off the line to Sardes. Jesus, that was a bit close, wasn't it? I thought that wasn't going in for a second. My goodness. Look at this. Delphin shot hits the post. Sadiba is off the line, and I don't know what happened. They all decided to leave it, and Sasades gets in. Hello, quick hello is just sitting in the car waiting to go home. How was the visa meeting? It went well, Lizzie. Thank you. Hopefully the drive home goes well, mate. Drive safe. But yes, went well. I've got my work permit now, so I can start work now, but I'll probably be starting June 1st. So thank you for asking, though. Lizzie, hope you're well. I'll hopefully talk to you later. Liao. Oh, I don't like this. Chernov. But yeah, drive safe, mate. Ooh, good tackle, WBF. Sidibe. Come on, lads. Let's go get 4. Sidibe. Sasades. Sidibe. Lee Jambo. Oh, over the bar. Klotstra. Lee Jambo. Oh, cleared again. Mikhailov. Chernov. Okay, WBF. I just lost to Barca 6-0 in the Champions League. Oof. Not so good. Oh, and Sasades. 4-0. Yeah, that's great news. Excellent to see you when I get home. Yes, drive safe, mate. Yeah, it's great. I'm very happy. 6-0. Oof. Well, time for the 7-6 comeback, you know? 7-6 comeback. Was it away or home at least, Kolash? Right, they make a sub. So Bejarano comes off. So let's mark up Adrianov. Go. 4-0. We are in cruise control. Let's go get some more lads and make this really stick, I think. Right. Sardes gets a bit of a knock there, actually. Klotstra, Scott Hall. Sadibe, and just puts it wide. Klotstra, Scott Hall. Delphin. Lee Jambo blocked again twice, actually. Oh, there's a 2-on-2 here, actually. Ooh, oh, WBF, good tackling there. A bit selfish from their player that had the ball. Klotstra, Sidibe. Oh, the line again. I think that was going wide anyway, but Klotstra goes to Swimmer before. Lee Jambo. Delphin, Scott Hall. Can he pull it back? Pulls it to Swimmer before. To Lee Jambo. To Klotstra. Oh, he's not up. He's not taking shots. Klotstra again, Scott Hall, Lee Jambo, tackle, just takes a bit too long with it. And Mikhailov's in here, actually. Beats WBF a pace. Oh, well done, WBF. Incredible to not give away the pen there and recover. Very good, mate. Klotstra again, Lee Jambo, Delphin. One before. Just goes wide. Okay, Klotstra. Well, it's all us. It's all us. We should be getting more goals with using this. Sadibe, Sasades, Lee Jambo, Delphin, Sasades. My God, we're just playing it around the top of the box now. Lee Jambo. Oh, he's fouled by Liao there. I was going to say, it looked like a foul. Delphin free kick. Delphin, Tizanovic. Lee Jambo, Delphin. WBF. Lee Jambo. Oh, Klotstra. Careful, lad. Okay. Oh, Jesus. That was a bit of a long touch, wasn't it? Got away with it, though. Scott Hall. Sardes. Sidibe. Okay, I think it's time to make subs here, lads. David Delphin for Gordon. Swap. Sardes for Sakitla. And I think you go Espinoza for Sidibe. Just rest your really important players. Scott Hall nearly gets a goal himself. A bit selfish, maybe. You might have wanted him to pull it back as Lee Jambo's goal shot cross goes into the hands of the keeper there. But with 10 minutes to go, let's make our 3 subs. Probably some more in my V4 may have come off there. But Klotstra, Lee Jambo. Oh, I just cleared off the line. They do have one. Yeah, Sadie here. I forgot to mark him up, so hopefully he doesn't go and score here from this corner rebound. Keeps it in. Liao. This is when he literally scores because we're not marking him. Chernov. Okay, well done, Gordon. Right, good. 1 minute added time. One last chance to make it 5, lads. Lee Jambo, Sakitla, Scott Hall, Klostra, Lee Jambo. Oh, just wide. We could have done a lot better with this game, honestly. 22 shots on target, you know. Keeper did make 15 saves, I guess, but, you know, 4-0 only. I was hoping for a 5 or a 6, maybe, you know. But only 5 clear-cut chances, though, so, you know, I guess it's kind of averaging out, maybe. You probably say a 5-0 is deserved in this one, so we're 1 below what we probably would expect. But, you know, 4-0 ain't too bad. Zero goals conceded in the home leg. Sets us up very nicely for the second leg here. Not as good as Ajax, though. Oh, if they'd scored then, that would have been so good. But another save there. That's 16 saves to the keeper. John Wynn, man of the match, hilariously. That's funny. 12 for Sidibe as well. Staying at the top of the shooting charts there. Paul Reynolds. Is he Welsh? Or is he English? I swear he's Welsh. He's Australian. From Melbourne. Wow. Went to LA, Fiorentina, Shakhtar. Now for fucking... Wow. He is half English, but... It's 41 goals for Australia. Nice. Right, well. Rest everybody up. And we got a cup final in 2 days, 3 days. So let's get ready for that one. Well, not midweek, but Saturday. We have the midweek now, and then Saturday cup final, and then Tuesday. So we literally have 2 days rest and then 2 days rest. Good stuff. Right. Da-da. 6. John Wynn for Champions League best player. I don't know if he can do that after fucking 4.8 in a quarterfinal. 2 penalties conceded. Right. Let's go. Right. Go attacking position movement. Good stuff. Who is the most capped English player? I think it's Anthony Span. Remember from Llangefni? He broke the new record a few years back, but I can go and show you. Some of them before was not going to be close, but also Sardes is 5 away from 400 all-time goals. But yes, Anthony Span got 190 England caps. Initially, I think he was Trinidad and Tobago, second nationality. But what a boy. What a boy. Bought him from Spurs as well. If we go to the players, you can see it was all-time most cap player. Marcel Dean he beat, who was on 186, who was a goalkeeper. So he beat a goalkeeper, which is kind of crazy. Before Marcel Dean, Marcel Dean held the record for a long time. Goodness me. 100 years? 200 years? 200 years. Hilariously, he beat Vasilis Papadimitriou, who was a player I signed at Port Talbot from Chelsea. He was half Cypriot, as you can tell. But he was the most capped player. And then we had Glenn Lindley in 2101, who was from, I never touched. He was from Crewe. And then Warren Phillip, 2057, from Liverpool. Went to Stade Rennais. We're now affiliates. And then Malusi Sono. And then Wayne Rooney in 2034. But Malusi Sono, he was Chelsea. And Chelsea were good back in the day, you know. Is he a legend? Yes, he's a legend. He's a legend at Llangefni. It's if you play that long for us. I think he retired at like, I don't know, 40. I was fucked by Barca in my best 28-29 season. I lost to them everywhere possible. I finished second in La Liga, 3 points behind. Lost 5-4 in the Champions League quarters. Got knocked to the Copa and the Super. Damn, Kolish. How many seasons in are you with the Girona so far? Have a look at our club legends. What's your best 11? Did you check? I have checked. Yes, I can show you. I can show you. I don't know if he's in it at the moment. He might be on the bench all time. Yeah, I'll check. I'll check. I think we checked last stream hilariously, but I can show you the club legends and then the best 11. I just got to load the club up, you know. So here we go. Go club. We're about to play the Welsh League final today. And complete our domestic hat trick. Treble, sorry, not a hat trick. It's interesting that it's called a treble and not a hat trick. So, clubs wise, yeah, you can see there's a lot of legends, but you've got people like Daniel Guida, Nassim, Jordi Bayon, Pudilov, Ramadan. That was Sinizzi of Tizyville, Ben Nasser, Boj, De Simone, Miguel Cruz, Christian Feldkamp. He was what's his called? The German striker. We had Jawad Masoudi, Dylan Watson, that was a Jambo, Cespedes, Eldes, Ella Abbas, Malenyi, Silvio Costa Hermanson, Rui Pinheiro, Meduli, Ceccheroni, Klopstra, Espinoza, Nizzi Van der Tizzi. I sniff out Danger somehow as a legend. Wait, Anthony Span's not a legend. Are you joking? Wait, where is he? Oh, is he called something else? Oh, there he is, Anthony Span, right there. Fucking hell, I missed him. Now I really hate Barca. Do they remove the nick? Yeah, they do, unfortunately. So it makes it so I completely forget some of these players because they remove the nicknames. I need to make a document and go through it. Like they just remove it. It's annoying. All right, best 11. Best 11. Overall, here you go. So we got Swansea in goal, 858 appearances. Elder is at right back with 532 appearances. We got Mateusz Porlak, who was a nicknamed player. I forgot his nickname, but I'll find it. John Wynn, hilariously, is partnering him at centre back. We got Boj, a left back. He was a centre back as well. Dieter Flotsman, who was insane. We signed him very early on from Barry. He only played 125 games for us. I don't know how he's playing at right mid there. Then there's Anthony Span, 676 appearances. Emir Jones, a player that just was before our time, 22-11 to 22-25, but we just haven't been able to dislodge him somehow. Aman Ramadan, centre mid. Daniel Guida's playing left mid with only 245 total appearances, which is so weird to me. I guess because they want to do a 4-5-1. Then you got Nassim up top. We got Bougie. Oh, this was Saad in goal. Nizzi Van der Tizzi. I don't know how he's on the bench and John Wynn's not. I don't know. Salah Abbas here. Then we've got Jambo, Cespedes, Klopstra, and then Sinizzi of Tizyville there. So people have missed out, but it's very weird to have the best 11's done. By the way, this guy, Thomas Herman, going to get a chance next year. 19-year-old Czech striker, having another fantastic season. I nearly kept him this year, but I thought, let's loan him out again. And he's had a fantastic second season. So I hope next year I get a 2-striker formation. Sidibe and Sassad as the 2-stop strikers. Sakikla and Herman as the backups. Excuse me. Very, very nice. Right. Here we go. Acevedo set to sign for us. Not many formations remaining. No, there's only like 8, I think, remaining. So we'll have to say, yeah, this guy, 15-year-old Chilean, not bad. It's in a mid. We'll see how he does. It's cheap anyway, you know. So no harm in losing him. Yes, we only have like 7 or 8 formations left, and then we got to start repeating them to try and win the Champions League with them all, you know. So yeah, right, 14. Anything going? Does not seem like it. Alright. Last day of the league here, though, in the bottom half of the table, but everything's already sort of decided, I think. So, doesn't make too much of a difference to us. There we go. Team selection, quick pick. I didn't need to do that. Maybe I'll keep Espinoza. this time. Maybe I'll do Tomic instead of John Wynn. Just a couple of changes, just to change things up a bit. Gordon can come on as well. We'll put where is he? Scott Hall on the bench for Sakare, maybe. Oh, yeah, we need Klotstra, actually. Where's Klotstra? Although he's 34. Yeah, we'll keep him on the bench for the moment. Actually, I want to put Sakare on the bench then. Just in case. Cassoni, Iremia, Spakis, Spandale. Where are you, Sakare? Down here, aren't you? There you go. Put you on the bench for John Wynn. Is Scott Hall the only decent Welsh player? In the squad, yes. Currently, we don't really have many good Welsh players at the moment. Yeah, unfortunately, we did sell Hafizi Othman this year, so he was the other good Welsh player, but he was more of a backup from our youth academy. But yeah, the Welsh team ain't great. Well, there's some good players. Yeah, Barry Davey. We sold Barry Davey as well. He was very good. He's been at Pennybont now for a good 6-7 years. You know, sold him for 68 million. Bring back Curtis. Sean Curtis. That's a callback. Sean Curtis. Wow. That's a cool. Look at that. Where, is it this one? No, it's definitely not that one. Sean Curtis. This one. 30, look at that. Play for Barry. Bought him from Pennybont. 324 appearances. Only 84 caps for Wales. Did he win the Ballon d'Or? We'll play runner-up. Oh, runner-up. Close. But yeah, Jamie Lovelace as well at Lido. Jamie Lovelace is pretty good. What a guy, throwback. How's Paul Starkey been doing at Hull? They did sell him. Yeah, he's done very well, of course he has. Right, let's go. Let's go. Right, 4-5-1, Rubber Dub Dub, Pedicic, Barry David on the bench, Hubiane, Chavari. They have 3 strikers there that all want revenge against me. Bought over 100 years ago. God. It is crazy, to be fair, isn't it? Well, we've been streaming this save for when did we start streaming it? 2240. We started streaming, so it's now 2363. So 123 years now. So kind of insane. We've been streaming this save for 123 seasons. I guess it is nearly 4 years or whatever now. Delphin, Tomic, back post over the bar. Fancy. I was fancying goal too, so obviously we're changing up a good bit here actually for this game. Sidibe, Gordon, Delphin, Zasade, shot blocked. Espinoza will get there. Cleared. Was best flatulence. Lee Jambo, Delphin, Zasades tries to turn on the edge of the box and it's cleared. Tomic, Gordon, Delphin tackled there. Dargalossa. That's out for a throw-in. Quiet first few 20 minutes here, though. Espinoza, Lee Jambo, shot block, Gordon, Tomic. Zasades somehow gets to that. I don't know what's happening here, but he's offside. That's a shame. A very good goal, too. 0 shots on target from 5 shots in 20 minutes. Not a great start so far, but we'll keep going. Espinoza. Zasades, shot blocked. I'm swapping from 4-1-4-1 to 4-2-3-1, but more balanced distribution of player duties. Okay, fair enough. Is the formation not working too well at the moment then, Dark God? Rest. Gordon, Delphin. Tomic! And well, that's not bad, is it? Tomic gets his 4th of the season. 1-0 up. Very nice. Okay, good to get our first goal there. To be fair, I guess I did say, like, we're going too fast at one point, but now we've got, like, still got 3 games left. Well, 4 games left, potentially. We've only got an hour and 15 to get through them. The spacebar simulators take longer than you think. Delphin, Espinoza, Zasades, beats his man. Oh, doesn't beat the keeper, should do better. We had 6 clean cut chances against us away in UCL qualifying. Oof, that is not great. Yeah, Jesus. Not great at all. Espinoza's shot blocked for another corner. Klotstra. Espinoza just heads it into the side netting there. We've been convincing in this final so far. We are getting all the chances, but not really taking them very well. But Zasades makes the commentator's curse work there as we get 30. Oh no. Oh. Jakey boy is not feeling very well and he's got the shits. So unfortunately, Jakey boy does not wait to go outside and he just goes. Hold on. He's there. Oh. Apologies, 1 second. Hello, we're back. So, oh, it's half time. Yeah, so Jake, as I said, is having a bad tummy bug at the moment, and unfortunately, Jake does not have the mental capacity to. Hello, bud, you're here. To try and tell us that he wants to go outside. He just starts going in the house. So we've been dealing with that the past few days, unfortunately. And it was more solid today, which is good. It's ridiculous how much we talk about our dog shit between me and Chloe. Oh, it's awful. But yeah, so he just went on his bed, unfortunately, as Pedicic should have scored, but goes wide. But okay, Robert Pedicic. Okay, Hubane. We're gonna wash that bed now, unfortunately. Right. Oh, something happened there. Yellow card, Marcus Gordon. Rubber Dub. Ooh, he does score a good free kick, Rubber Dub. Barry Davey on for Pedicic, who does not get his revenge, but Hubane goes up top, interestingly. Now Barry Davey goes left mid. Okay, interesting. Rubber Dub corner. I do worry that we're starting to not see the ball as much, so maybe time for a change. Lee Jamba, good tackle. Can he keep that in? He can. Goes to Sasades here. Sasades tackled though. Rubber Dub, Tong. Cardozo, Barry Davey. Oh, beats his man here. Oh, well done, WBF. Oh, careful, lad. Alright, I'm going to make a change. Hold on. Tactics, hello? I'll click tactics. Oh, not responding. That's worrying. There you go. Right, who's looking tired? Or shit. Let's go bring on someone maybe 4. And... dot ball. Fuck it. Hubien, oh, just wide. Guten Bend, hello, Starship. Dr. Alex, not yet. Not yet. Got a little while to wait for that to be Dr. Alex, you know. I still got to finish the PhD. But I did get my work permit today, so I'm actually legally allowed to work in Germany now, which is nice. Cook on the ball into Cardozo, Tong, Tomic, WBF. D-Bay or Pena saves. Creative, Scott Hall, Lee Jambo. Lovely. Why it took so long? Germany is one of the easiest in Europe. Well, because I'm UK, you know, so it's third world. Unfortunately, the process takes 8 weeks in person. So yeah, not fun. But finally, it's done, and I can start work. Hopefully, well, I was gonna say even Monday, but I think it'll probably be June 1st because that seems like a good number for them, good day for them. You know, initially it was April 1st I was supposed to start, so 2 months late. You know, Lotstra. Okay, Lotstra. Can we get a third kill this game? And your saves again. How many saves have you made today? 6. Only 6. We haven't been great today, honestly. I can see them getting a goal. It's fancy, good stuff. How's the German coming along? I've done a bit more. I was learning about verb conjugations and like verb placement in sentences past couple of days. So doing it okay, you know. Oh my god, how's he not scored? And secondly, he's offside. But it's you know, gonna be trying to do like an hour a day to try and catch up, you know. But we will see. Right, Davey, corner. Yeah, we've been very poor this second half here. They are the verb at the end putting. Oh my god, how have they not scored? Well, it's verb at the second position unless it's a yes/no question, which then it's at the in the first. So if you ask a yes/no question, your verb is the first word. Oh yeah, I haven't got onto that yet. I haven't got onto that. Chloe's done that, and she's like, it's the worst thing ever. So I'm waiting to get to that part. You know, I'm doing the nice, easy, simple stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, this is so easy, and then I'll get to that and be like, oh god. Sasades. You know, kids learn languages easier because they are less likely to worry about making mistakes. So why don't adults learn when they're drunk? Probably because your brain doesn't work as well when you're drunk, you know, and doesn't take in information. Kids also learn easier because their brains are sponges when they're younger. You know, they just take in. So there's new synapses get developed very easily. The new synapses do not generate as quickly for adults. So there we go. 2-0. Winners of the Welsh Cup. The domestic travel is complete, and now we get ready for the second leg of the Champions League versus Zenit. Yeah, millions new sign-ups as a second. Yeah, exactly. Oh, have you? Nice. I just don't. I've just done about that college. I've read the same thing twice. Obviously, my synapses aren't being developed that quickly anymore. Right, good stuff, good win. Landmark or something? It said landmark. Famous quadruple. Okay. We qualify for the Europa League. Oh my god. Training to work with primary schools. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, man. Okay, fortnight time. See you on Saturday. No worries, Dark God. I don't think I'm not gonna be here on Saturday, Dark God, by the way. I'm watching Eurovision. So no Saturday stream, fortunately. So maybe see you Tuesday. Also randomly, all nouns are capital. Yeah, that has thrown me off. Also the fact that C is capitalized for oh fuck, what is it? It's like, yeah, C is for like one, like the female, she is C, but lowercase, and then they C is uppercase. That throw, it's like, what the fuck? But yeah, it's very odd. Polite older people. Yeah, I think, like, I guess the whole informal formal stuff as well is, yeah, I gotta try and get head around that. Right, Zenit away. And then we got the meaningless Lido game for the last league game. So we'll just key highlight B team that. Oh yeah, polite C. Listen to Rammstein. I can sing most of their songs in English. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Chloe was listening to Rammstein a lot, actually. Right. Mantova. It's Barcelona B, set their manager. Right. Hello, yellow caps. Kappas. What flag? Is the classical winger role the only winger role that really works with the Mazzala, or are there other options? There's plenty of other options. For me, I can't tell you on FM24 because I haven't played it. I'm playing FM15, and there isn't Mazzalas in FM15. But I'm sure there's other ones that work. But what the chat? What works with the Mazzala? Right. Let's see. Oh, Teodorovich still going. Still going, Teodorovich. I don't know if it's Premier League. What's going on? 3 points between Liverpool and... Wow, West Ham have had a real shocker. Completely dropped out of the runnings. It's now between Liverpool and Arsenal with 2 games to go. So if Arsenal lose and Liverpool get a point, they win. They're first in 63 years. All right, Zenit away up next. Don't know. Only we started. Oh, did you with Sonia? Fair enough. How's it going on FM24? Right, here we go. Second leg versus Zenit. 4-0 up from the home leg. Let's not bottle this, lads. Ajax are 5-0 up from their home leg. So let's see if it will be a Thanethi Ajax final or will something insane happen. If it was Real Madrid Zenit, that'd be... Oof. Well, I'm mid-table in Italy Serie C. Oh, who are you managing? Right, not Espinosa. I'm going to go Scott Hall. I want Kickler, Homich, Gordon, Sorrell, Espinosa, Kickler. I want Klotstra playing. And everybody else I'm happy with. Right, let's go. Oh, hold on. Right. A smallish team I hadn't heard of. Oh, okay. Ask the team. Which smallest team hadn't you heard of? Have I heard of them? Is the question. They're going with the same formation as last time, interestingly. So hopefully we have the same result. Okay. Creative. We're winning this tie effectively. Bra. True, there is bra in this Serie. I don't know if they're Serie C at the moment. I don't know what they are in my save. Chernov. Okay. Ooh. Early time like Zenit. Han Hyun Jun goes over the bar there. Okay. Lots for a long throw. Goes to someone before. Ooh. Good strike. Chatelain tips it round the post. Klotstra. Someone before again. Lee Jambo. Chatelain tips over the bar this time. Already on 3 saves in 10 minutes. Klotstra. So we're going to have the repeat of last time. Lee Jambo. Sasades blocks, cleared again. They got 2 strikers up top though here. One before, good tackle there. BF will collect. Highlight over. Throw in Zenit. Ooh, don't like this. Chernov. Good block, lads, but all in. One before clears. Mesquita. Chernov. We get there? No. Pretty good. Okay, Elliott saves again. Okay. Sasades, Lee Jambo. Sidibe. Sasades. Lee Jambo. Sidibe. WBF. Lovely ball. Sasades. I think that's game over. Lovely goal from Sasades. Especially after their good start there. It's a good ball Sidibe down the line to WBF. It's a great ball in. Sasades beats his man at the front post. 1-0. Good stuff. Okay, Delphin. Sasades. Scott Hall. Ah, lad. Haven't scored in this semi-final yet, lad. Haven't scored in 3 games, actually. Sidibe off the line. Zarapin will clear. Klotstra. Delphin. Cleared again. Half an hour gone. 40 minutes gone. Still no sign of that fess I submitted on your behalf. Don't even know if... Hold on, is Jambo even here? Let's have a look where... No, my viewer thing says no. No? Right. Lee Jambo, Delphin. Chernov with a corner. Goes wide. Fine. Klostra. Sidibe. Oh, Chatelain with another save. On the corner though, Klostra hits Sidibe again. He heads over this time. Close. No cigar. Scotland not having the greatest of games. Weird. Bejarano. Kylov, Fabio Polista, Lee Jambo. Sasada's got some space to run into. Pulls it back to Scott Hall. Back to Lee Jambo. Sasades over the bar. Let's bring off. Hold on. Good one last throw in here. Lee Jambo goes wide. Let's bring on Espinoza for Scott Hall. Give him a rest. Kudobiak. They made a change? Yes, they have, but I didn't even notice. They've made all 3 changes, actually. The only one that needs to get marked up is the left mid. Alright. 20 minutes to go. Only 1-0 still. Not been a great game from us, but, you know, Lee Jambo, Delphin, Sardes, Chatelain saves, Sidibe, Chatelain saves again. So Sardes saved against the post that time. Oh. Okay, Delphin saved again. That's now 8 saves this game. That's now 24 saves over 2 legs. Lee Jambo, I'm going to take you off for Sorrel. And also do Marcus Borden. Swap you 2 over like that. No, I don't think I'm going to swap you 2 over like that. I'm going to do, yeah, hold on. I'm going to do that. Do that. Yeah, no. It's just, I feel like if for some reason it's always the Zenit keepers always make insane amount of saves versus me. It's just ridiculous. To be fair, they haven't had a great game. 2 shots on offer from 10. Very poor from them. They could probably won this leg at least if they'd been a bit more on target, you know. Although here we go, Diaby down the right. Maybe I've commentated cursed. Oh my god, what is wrong with John Wynn? That's the 3rd I told you. He gives away a penalty in the second legs of of ties. That's the 3rd penalty he's given away. Hello, Better Cage. Hello. You joined at a very annoying time of me as John Wynn has given up his 3rd penalty in 3 games in the Champions League. I don't know what's wrong with him at the moment, but I think I might start the final with Tomic because I can't afford penalties given away by John Wynn, man. I can't afford it. Like, we'll be in the final. They would need to score 4 more in 5 minutes, you know, which is John Wynn. What are you doing? What are you doing, John Wynn? He's literally he's done the exact same thing as he did last time. Look at him. What's he doing? What is wrong with him in second legs of games? He scored in the first one. He scored twice in the first one of the quarters. What is wrong with him? Oh my days. There's something in the second legs where he just switches off completely. I can't believe we're going to lose this one, 2-1. This will be like our 2nd loss of the season. I cannot believe John Wynn's done that again. That's fucking insane. Tomic will be starting the final. My God. That was a bit of a let-off. What? Fuck you. John knows what... Yeah, John fucking knows. I can't believe him. I actually can't believe him. 3 penalties given away in two second legs. That's insane. The fact that he's only got a 5.9 is bonkers. He got a 4.8 in the other game. My goodness me. Right, well then. Rest everybody up. I'm sorry, John, though, mate. You are out for Tomic in the future. Right. You've definitely played your way out of the final, mate. Especially if Tomic scored in the cup final too. I can't believe him. Fucking hell. At least Tomic is 25 too, so we should start sort of pushing him a bit more as John Wynn's 31. I honestly can't believe him. Ugh. Right. We're waiting on the Ajax Madrid game. We'll see who wins that. I assume we're playing Ajax in the final because they were 5-0 up from the first leg. Unless Real Madrid make the comeback of all comebacks. We got Afenlido in 2 days. We've literally had 4 games in 8 days. No, wait. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. 3, 6, 9, 12. We've had 4 games in 12 days here. That's crazy. Not even 2 weeks. 12 days. Oh, watching you has thrown away Vietnam to get called up for England. That's such a shame. All right. How are you, Ben and Cage, by the way, though? How's your week been? Hopefully well. Okay. Let's go. Bunch of people retiring there. Interesting. Leader in third position at the moment. Okay. How's Alf Hook doing? He is out on loan again. He's having another loan for the second half of the season because he was not going to get the game time in the second half of the season. But he's having a good season at Lille. 5 goals, 5 assists, 19 games. Definitely developing still. Definitely developing. He got his first French cap too. Very good. 23 years old. He played like 4 games at the start of the season. He's just not getting in the problem is our centre mids are too good, unfortunately. So, and I want to get him some game time. So I send him out on loan halfway through the year. And he's done pretty well. There you go. We do play Ajax in the final. 2-2 in the second leg. There you go. They also dropped some points there. But final versus Ajax. The first final versus Ajax since 23-47. Ajax were kind of one of our sort of adversaries early on in this save with the Nethy. 7. Oh, got a save coming in too. Okay. Right. Let's continue. Okay. Right. Cool. Save. Well, I was going to say it's about to be pretty quick, but I don't think it will. Right. Cool. Okay. Nice. Alright. Right. Cool. Save done, and we're at now. Time for Minions League game, last one, and then. Oh yeah, I didn't actually look at the schedule. Let's have a look at our schedule. How long have we got? 3 weeks from today means 21 days, 13. It must be 2 weeks. 8th of June. Oof. Range friendly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll do John Wynn's testimonial. We'll play Bethesda, of course we do. Always play Bethesda. Okay, right now, end of the season. Let's do some swaps around. John Zakir, Tomic. I guess we'll play Tomic, Jeremiah, Van Dale, Bacchus, Calles. He's pissed now too. Sony, Blancard. Gordon's unhappy. Klotstra, Espinoza, Fancy. Everyone's unhappy with me. God, I've got too many centre mids. Too many centre mids right now. Kickler. Sony. You look at something like this, and maybe we're gonna play. I think we maybe start Espinoza in the final. So play Scott Hall here. And then let's go. Do we have any youngsters on the bench we want to bring on? Like Schneider, Michael Holm maybe. And then not really anybody else right now. Brian Amos. Yeah, let's go with that. Cool. Let's go. We go Key for this one. 4-4-2. They got Signs up top. Mitrovic in midfield. We have sort of a lot of strikers, to be fair. Signs, Davy, Hubiane, Pedicic, you know. That's what happens when you have Sasadas and Sidibe, you know. You can't just keep all your strikers around. I feel like strikers are some of the easiest to develop, but hard, like, it's... And you get so many strikers, you know. You end up selling lots of them. Especially when you only have one striker formations, you know, which we're currently doing. Bacchus, Blancard. What was that? That was an overhead kick. I can guarantee you that right now. It's a Kickler. It's 27th of the season. I can guarantee you that was an overhead kick. Bacchus plays this ball in. It's headed down by Blancard. He's already up bicycling before it's been headed. What role do you play with? What do you mean? What role do I play with? In what? With strikers. It all depends on the formation, I guess. You know, at the moment we're playing a track up top. But normally, if I'm going, a track. Oh, Scott Hall gets a goal there. Lovely stuff. It all depends on the formation. So at the moment, I'm playing a track with inside forwards. When I play 4-3-3, I have two complete forwards and an advanced forward. A lot of the other time, actually, a defensive forward has worked really well. But also advanced forward is one of my go-tos, I'd say. So advanced forward, complete forward, defensive forward, and then sometimes tracks are my top four, I would say. I don't really use poachers or false nines or even target mans very often, you know. Spakis, Cassoni hits the post. We're 2-0 up here, by the way. Very nice early chance. And that should have been 3 realistically, and it might be 2-1 though, unfortunately. Ooh, good clearance. Dosek, okay, right. Sakir, Blancard, Scott Hall, Kickler. Oh, he's got a strike on him. Kickler should definitely get called up to Turkey this summer. Amount of games he's played, how well he's played this year. What's the best role for 2 midfielder combination? It depends, really. It really does depend on where your other players are. I normally, hilariously, centre mids, just default centre mids are pretty good. Centre mid attack is pretty good sometimes. Box to box is always a good one. Advanced playmaker, use that a lot as well. As Blancard, deep line playmaker and centre mid. Yeah, deep line playmaker is not bad. I normally use a deep line playmaker as more of my DM roles. But it all depends on the formation, you know. Interestingly, wingers. Wingers that are not attacking midfielders, but like right mid, left mid, wide midfielders on attack are very good. Not wingers, not anything else, but wide midfielders on attack are very good, which is very weird. So I used to test it out, and like I would test out a formation loads, and I'd only change the wingers, and it'd be really shit with just pure wingers. But then wide midfielder attack would work really well, which is an interesting one. At least on FM15. Right, we're into the second half here. 3-0 up. Have they changed formation? I didn't notice. Could be a 3-1 here though. Villasanti. Signs. Good block. So what exactly were we doing in your new job, or is it classified? No, it's not classified. It's spacecraft controllers. So basically, I'm going to be monitoring and controlling weather satellites because I'm working specifically for EUMETSAT. So basically, I'm just going to be... Why is Blancard playing up there? Schneider, come on. Let's bring on Hone as well. Give him his debut. You know, so just make sure they're all in the right positions. It's sort of upkeep. So like, I'll be uploading code to like basically be like, okay, you need to make this maneuver. You know, you're a bit close to this one, and they want to move you over here, so do that, and then just, you know, monitoring, I guess. And I will learn a bit more of what I'm going to be doing, because honestly, the job description wasn't super detailed. What do you think of the UK blocking out the sun? What's the UK blocking out the sun mean? You mean the weather machine that Kears turns on? Right. I think we're going to get to the end here right now. Look at that. 2 minutes of added time. 3-0 win. Easy. But I'll tell you more once I'm there and I'm actually doing it, you know, because I have a very loose knowledge of what it is. Weather satellite. Secret talk. He's working for the man and reporting it to the government. I'm the one in control of the weather. You know, the weather machine. Hello, Nizzy. Glad you got back safe. Hello, Viva. Can we borrow that weather machine, please? No, I've got it. I've got the German. The Germans have it lovely here. They've obviously been in control in Europe. Is that so that France is in the shade? Exactly, Samurai. Hello, how are you, by the way, Samurai? And Nizzy, of course. How's everybody's midweek's been? The Simpsons predicted it. Let's have a UK science is about to attempt to dim the sun. Use the sunlight, and as a result, the temperature of the Earth. Seawater sprays to make the clouds brighter. Oh, okay. So like it's kind of like cloud seeding, basically. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Interesting. No, I think mine are just like weather monitoring satellites, you know, ones that just monitor the weather. But I know not that much about the job. So we'll see how things go. It could just be very, very different to what I expect it to be. But that'll be the fun part of it, you know? Yeah, I think it's a bad idea. Who knows? They already do cloud seeding and shit in the Middle East, you know? So at this point, you know, it's one of those things. Is the more fucking past the tipping point we go, the more fucking like risky shit we need to do. So we got to risk it. Will you share a doctoral thesis with us when you're finished? Yeah, of course I will. I'll put a link to it. I can put a link to my papers if you guys want to read them. I don't think you'll want to read them. They're not that. The papers might be a bit more interesting because they might be a bit more digestible, you know. But the thesis you won't. It's already at like 17,000 words. So, and it's just going to be fucking garbage. But I'll share it if you want. US did cloud seeding video. Oh, did they? Right. 11 days till Bethesda, and then another 10 days until... Oh yeah, it was fucking the 8th. I should have known that, yeah. Oh, look up Operation Popeye. I swear I've heard of that before. Cloud seeding to extend the monsoon season and disrupt the Vietnam supply lines and the Ho Chi Minh Trail. Jesus. I'm a nerd. I read all school policies in full. Do you use Starship? Wow, fair play. I do not have the. Once I finish it's hard enough at the moment with my thesis. Fucking getting it, just reviewing it to edit. You know. Okay, going to the final game of the season. Liverpool are top by 3 points. They play Hull, who are 6th and have Europa League. And Arsenal play West Ham. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Bournemouth. Oh wait, all the teams relegated already. Okay, Blythe Spartans and Chelsea and Newcastle and Fulham and Sunderland all potentially could go down, but most likely Blythe Spartans. A lot would have to go right for the other teams to go down. That's autism for you. Fair enough. God, I wish I had that ability to read. I hate reading long papers and stuff. It's just some of it's so dull, so dull. But you know, I just gotta. I've gone through like the first. I've got most of it done. My thesis. I just got to start doing my first review of it and start getting the narrative flow going. You know, because that's my thesis. My supervisor once told me I write like I hate writing, and I write genuine, like with a passion for hate for my hatred of writing. So yeah, and I do hate writing. Of course, I decided to do a PhD where I had to write a fucking 15,000 plus thesis. Right, let's go. Going. Bullshit win. You hate crime about text on a page. You hate crime. You hate crime about text on a page. I feel like the way I butcher the English language could be described as a hate crime potentially. My supervisor is not a fan of my writing style at all. And the worst thing about it is like for the papers and stuff, because he's a co-author, he can just rewrite all of my words. But on my thesis, he physically can't write any of it for me. So he can only write comments. So he's gonna hate reading my thesis. He is going to despise it. I gotta send it him somewhere soon, maybe June, July. I'll try and get it to him, and then he's not gonna have fun with that. I feel bad for him. There's no win versus Balor there. I think that was the quarterfinal potentially. Right. Oh yeah, it's already 20 past 9. Goodness, it's flown along tonight. It's flown along. Yeah, that was the quarterfinal. Right. Anything going? Anything of interest? No. That's too funny. Like, you get all this way just to have some guy hate the way you write. Genuinely, my supervisor has told me many times he is just like it. We got to the point where we have to give it to a different supervisor first for them to clean it up, to then send to him, because he's like, I can't do it anymore, because he just was like, I spend way too long correcting all the English. I think he says I write. The funny thing is he says that subject wise, like the actual content of the writing is fine. Like, I'm not writing like missing out on the key elements, like stuff, like all the correct stuff that is needed to be there is there, but it's like he says, it's either so overly clinical that there's no passion, or it's so casual that it's like not, like, I'm in this weird flip-flop stage where it's just, yeah. And I don't care, like, it's, you know, English is not my thing. I'm more of a maths guy. So it's very funny. I love my ability to retain information. Ask me to tell you, I'll bore you to death. Ask me to write it down. I'll be like a toddler begging, given vegetables to eat. That's kind of me. I don't like writing. Well, actually, that's the thing though, because I quite like writing about things I'm interested in, which is hilarious because my PhD I'm no longer interested in. I feel like that's most people with their PhDs. If they get to the end of that, like, I just want to be done with it, you know? Because you go down this niche rabbit hole and you're just like, God, I hate this now, you know, after spending 4 years plus doing something. But like when I write about like my FM save, like my Reddit posts on my FM save, I fucking love, I was able to write, I can do that in like one sitting. With my papers and stuff, I have to really lock in, or I'll take like weeks to do it. It's interesting what I do, but I'm lost. 10 minutes assignments in a week. It's interesting what I do, but I'm last 10 minutes. I last minutes 10 assignments in a week. Last minutes 10. Yeah, do the 10 assignments in the last week. Yeah. To be fair, when I was at university, I got very good actually at getting things done early because I know how bad I am at writing. Hello, Sim. How are you? So I would like be like, okay, I got to do this, and I would get it done. Like, I eventually got to the point where I did not procrastinate anymore with writing, which is very good. Because I used to be a terrible procrastinator. I used to do everything last night. And I do pretty all right with it, which is bad. But at uni, I knew, especially with writing projects, I had to get it done early. So as soon as it's set, I'd start, you know. And I could, most of the time, I'd be done like a week before, you know, which is pretty impressive for me. I'm last minute on my work, but I'll smash 10 assignments in a week. Ah, there you go. What grade did you get in your degree? I got a first in my bachelor's. And I got a merit in my master's, and the merit is the equivalent of a first. For some reason, my master's was a weird one, so yeah, top of both, which is good. Good. Took car for a spin during the rain. Oh shit, yeah. Nice. Fuel consumption won't drop under 13 liters. What did you graduate? Yeah, there you go. People. Same thought processes. But yeah, first in my bachelor's, merit in. Jeff Hurst. Yes, yeah, no. I was like, to be fair, anything lower than a first for me, I was like, I wouldn't be happy with. So I fucking locked in for exams, especially my bachelor's, man. My bachelor's, especially my second year. I remember my household was really good for that. My second year, in our second year exams, we started revisions 7 weeks early, like before Easter, and we literally would go up to one of like Max Fusion's room, and we would do past papers for like 5-6 hours. We'd have a break and stuff, but like we were locked in. I think that was my best year. I think I got like 90% or something in that year. My third year I was on like 75. My first year I was probably 75. I think I was 80s in my third year. My first year was my worst, I think. But that was also, I had like 12 exams in my first year. It was insane how many exams I had. And you had like 8 exams in a week. And I was just like, how the fuck do you revise for this? A Desmond. Yeah. I do the Desmond too. Right. Anything going here? Oh, FC Mets do the double. Okay. FC Mets win the league. That was interesting. Wow. Weren't Bordeaux way top at some point? Attila 2-1. Attila the Hun 2-1, I guess. Wow, look at that. That is, I swear, Bordeaux. Who were top? FC Ish. Oh my god, what happened to them? Jesus. They drew with Paris, lost to Lille, lost to Le Havre. I can't see them. Drew with ACR Avignon. Wow, they didn't win for their last 4 games and threw it away. And FC Metz come and steal it. Wow. Anyways, what did you graduate with? I didn't catch that part. I got a first in my bachelor's, which was a physics with astrophysics with a year abroad, which I did in Groningen in the Netherlands. And in my master's, I got a merit, which is the equivalent of a first, in space exploration systems, which is basically physics, but with all satellites and rocket. We were learning like rocket engines and stuff like that, and like space radiation and all that sort of stuff. And now I'm doing my PhD. Well, I've finished my PhD, but I haven't graduated my PhD just yet because I haven't done my thesis yet. But that's okay. I could theoretically, if I wanted to, I could come back 20 years later and finish my PhD. I don't want to do that. I want to get it done this year, but we'll see how things go. Right, Haverfordwest versus Aberystwyth in the playoff final for the last European spots. I think it was the exact same last year. And Haverfordwest win 4-1. Okay. Right, we're going to get into June. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players joining in June. I read something similar, like with 6 digits of pi, you can explore our solar system, and 13 for the whole observable universe. Wow, fair enough. I haven't heard that one before, but fair enough. I wouldn't. I guess with the term like how things expand, I wouldn't be surprised. I'll just settle with mechatronics degree. Should get in the next year. Oh, mechatronics. Honestly, that's like a good way. Well, what are you looking to do afterwards? Because that's a good way to go in industry, I'd assume. Oh, excuse me. Choked on saliva. And Liverpool win the Premier League. There you go. Arsenal drew and Liverpool won 4-3. 88th minute winner. There you go. Liverpool's first league title since 2300. And Blythe Spartans do get relegated in the end. Championship. Birmingham and Tottenham back up. It's between Millwall and Whitehawk in the playoffs there. League 1. Oldham, Huddersfield, Brighton go up. And League 2, we've got Man United, Bradford, Wycombe, up. The fuck is mechatronics? Just find a job at a decent kind of drink at workplace, to be honest. Yeah. The industry is probably the way to go, because I went academic and trying to switch to industry was very tough. Oh, wow. Record low for Goitra. Damn, they've never come 12th before. Jesus, that's poor from them. Right. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Sasadas wins Player of the Year. Signs top goal scorer. Scott Hall gets young player. I get manager. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Players in team of the year. Nice. And Sasadas dedicates his award to me. Makes sense. I hope they don't win another title to 2300. Problem is, education isn't appreciated enough. I get you. At the same time, it's one of those ones. It's a bit of a. It's definitely a poor time to be at university, sadly, because. Hold on. It's a poor time to be at university because there's far less jobs available for people with degrees than there used to be. Basically, if you take 10, 15 years ago, getting a degree would basically guarantee you a job. But because of how especially in the UK, the universities have just become for profit, and basically everyone, like more than like it's like 60-70% plus get a degree. It's extremely hard to get degrees from that point. It's honestly, it's I at this point, unless my kid was going for a very education, like a physics, biology, stuff like that, I probably would put them into trade or into like go straight into the industry with a traineeship or stuff like my dad did, because that's how you get work and get some money early. At least you have a useful degree and not history. Like I wish I did. Yeah, it's like I'm content with mine. Like physics is a degree, I'm happy with that. I don't think it's a wasted degree, and I'm doing something, and I'm now working in a field where it's used. But a lot of people, yeah, exactly. History is a tough one. History is a degree I'd love to do. I really love history. I think it's very interesting. But I knew from the start, like I could do history, and I would have no idea what the job prospects would be for that. So I just was like, nah, can't do it. Advanced apprenticeship at somewhere like BAE. Exactly, yeah. Industry related degrees get you most bucks. Exactly, yeah. Go industry. You're in such a niche field. You should be fine. Yeah, well, it's a niche field. But also at the same time, having a physics degree is quite good, because even though it's niche with a PhD, I probably didn't need the PhD realistically. But even though it's niche, physics is kind of, you can go do a lot of things because you have the basics of problem solving, and a lot of firms and stuff will just be like, well, yeah, you know physics, so you can kind of adapt, which is good. You have transferable skills. Ending with engineering. Oh yeah, engineering's great as well. Me too. I knew I would teach at school, but that would result in a school getting into a law school. To be fair, that is also the one thing you can go into if you go if you do any degree and then just do the pedagogical courses, like the teaching ones, you'll get a job. It sucks because a lot of teaching jobs aren't great paying, unfortunately. Unless you go to Saudi Arabia. Not Saudi Arabia, Middle East, Qatar, Abu Dhabi, Dubai, all the areas. There's no tax. You're a kid who never grew up, which is great. Most children lose interest in STEM by the age of 13. True. And elects win the Europa League. Wow. Here it's the opposite. So 16 people realize you need something industry related. Yeah, it's funny because I literally just like space. It's quite fun. To be fair though, I was very much a maths kid when I was younger. I did like space, but I definitely went more maths. But then I got to college and I was just like fucking the theory of math. I was like, nah, this is not interesting anymore. And physics became a bit more interesting, Space did. I think it's because I think where we would be scientifically and technology advanced if more children carried it through. Oh yeah, very true. It realistically, a lot of the time, it depends on who's teaching it, because a teacher can make physics and science very, very, very interesting, or very, very, very boring. It's and also there is a bit of a jump as well between like easy science, and then you get to a jump and there's quite a big gap where it becomes very difficult, and it's a lot of people sort of fall in that gap and go, nah, this is too hard now, I can't be asked. Teachers pay is wank unless you want to live in a country you don't want to go to. Exactly, yeah. Slovenia. Oh, fair enough. That's one of my next 5 countries. Oh, that's pretty cool. To be fair, if I ever can't find a job, I'll just go teach. Because they always want physics teachers. If I'm really I can't do anything else. There's nowhere it will take me. I don't know what to do. I'll go teach, because I don't want to teach, but I could teach, because especially UK is desperate for teachers, and especially for science teachers. Pretty cheap tourist wise. I've heard that. Almost went on last trip, but went Hungary instead. Hard to get to Slovenia from here. Right, we're into June 1st now, so we have a bunch of players joining us, so we can go through them and see what they're doing. We signed 7. So Edgar Arcia, this is the Venezuelan who has already got a cap for Venezuela, age 18. Goalkeeper. His report as a 2.5-star goal. That's insane. Genuinely insane to have him be this good as a Venezuelan. I hope he gets his work permit, or we have to send him to Spain maybe. What is his? He's determined. Let's see. What is fancy? I think STEM subjects are the most teachers hate it, but do it for the salary. Yeah, no. Ambitious, but what's his determination? 17. What about Jordan Elliott? I'll just go break my back working in the oil industry if I don't find a wife material in the next 4 years. That's very true. That is also true. You can go do that. Like the jobs no one wants to do. Taras Lukulia, who's a Ukrainian forward. We've signed. We can get him training. He hasn't got a work permit either, so we'll probably go to Serbia for 4 years. So if they're not passionate, they won't inspire the kids. Yeah, that is true. Roberto Leal, Chilean striker. He will also be going hopefully to Spain, but we'll see. Rafat Yelken, who's a Turkish winger, who actually got a work permit. So we'll see how he does. I guess he'll stay here. Hopefully we actually get some wingers next year. Paraguayan in Sanabria, left winger. No work permit though, so he'll go out on loan to Spain, hopefully. As long as I don't become Instagram influencer selling courses, I would consider myself accomplished. Oh, we also signed Lee Young-wook actually from Porto for 1 million, I think raising to 3.5. He literally just got his Portuguese nationality, so we don't need a work permit for him, which is fantastic. So very cheap and a decent winger there. Dusan Bozic, a Serbian right back. Full back wise, and there you go. There's all the 7 signed. Ajax in 7 days. Let's go for 11 in a row. Alright. Good stuff. Cool. 7 messages. Rejected. Unfortunately, I'll have to try and go to Spain or something. Did you switch from the Welsh League? No, I've had the Welsh League on the whole time. We've always been the Welsh League in this save. We opened up the top 5 leagues after like 2024. So for the first 10 years of the save, there was only the Welsh League open. But then I opened up the top 5 leagues to make things a bit more interesting, Otherwise, been here the whole time. Just, 6 different teams though. I went to Spain once to manage the national side while we were in Wales, but we only lasted 6 months before resigning because we were bored. Right. Good stuff. Okay. Portugal nationality confused me a bit. Then again, I remember this FM had UK and the EU. Well, it's because hold on, let me find him again. He just came. Where is he? Lee Young-wook, South Korean and Portuguese. They just had him for 5 years, and he got the nationality. It's funny because I actually bid for him in January, and he didn't get. He did the work permit, didn't go, so I didn't accept it. So he could have joined in January, but he wouldn't have had his work permit. So then I just cancelled the deal, and then I was scouting players again, and I suddenly saw in the shortlist, in the inbox message, it says gains Portuguese nationality. I went, oh my god, it's him, and I just went back and signed him. Perfect, So that was a good bit of timing there for me. Just wait until he gets his nationality, and then you can sign him without any work permit issues, which is good. Yeah, they actually made a loss on him hilariously, which is insane. They only played on the Portuguese B side. Right, anything going on here? Lobos injured. Nothing particularly. Italian league finishes. German league finishes. You're already making decisions. I do want to look at the Champions League. Who did Anderlecht beat in the final? They've won 2 of the last 3. Look at these last few winners. Sorry, hold on. Anderlecht have won 3 Europa Leagues in the last 7 years. Will players leave for nationals before final? I hope not. The FC Metz. Go on, Anderlecht. Anderlecht are obviously doing something right at the moment. They've only got, they're not great. Same. Am I signing these players? Doesn't look like it. I hope not. We do have European qualifiers in the summer, so we'll see. We'll see when we get there. We've had it before. We've missed out on a lot of players, but we should be fine. Ajax scouting report onto attacking movement. That's good that they're saying attacking movement, which means they're weak defensively. But let's go. Let's get ready for the final here. Always get a bit nervous for the finals, as well as we're playing. You know, it's one game. Anything can happen. You know, in a final. We've been doing very well on our luck the past few years. Like we've gone through some very tough games and got out of them with the win. And I feel like we're coming to a point where it's just going to go, today's not your day, mate. You know, the luck's not going to be on our side this time. I hope it's not today. But we will see. I hope it's never any day, but, you know, we'll see. All right. Go. Excuse me. Right. Coniques. Oh, Wales. Yeah, Bala. Get a Europa League spot. Oh, God. They're going to drag down the coefficient, aren't they? Bye. Win. We got a few players retiring. A few staff retiring. Would you ever do a fan meetup? All go on the piss and go to a game? Maybe one day. We'll play. It'd be an interesting night out, to be fair. Although I don't. Yeah, it'd be interesting for sure. I don't know where we do it or where we go. You know, everywhere's expensive now. Maybe you go to you got everyone fly to fucking like Czech Republic or something where it's cheap beer. Slovenia. Go to a Sims place. Aberystwyth approach for. Oh my god! Adel Simone's going to become the Aberystwyth manager, our former boy. Anyone see that Argentinian player's overhead goal? Yes. Was it Independiente? I did. What a ridiculous goal that was. That was mad. Is Simone going to be coming back into the Welsh League to play against us? That's pretty cool. Czechia is so expensive now, is it? I guess it's quite a big tourist destination in the last 5-10 years, you know, especially Prague. That's good. I've gone through this whole water in 3 hours. Not bad. It's like 2 liters or something. Counteract this burn I've got. Alright. Leader already signing Michelle there. A couple more staff going to retire. Such a great goal. Perfect Tekka's for it. Got win. Yeah, I was going to say, it's going to be on the shortlist, I reckon, at this rate. But we'll have to see what other ones come about, you know. There's always a better goal, you know. Yeah, 23-63. Miguel head on, our assistant manager. Oh no, our assistant manager's retiring. Right. 7 more players got up for international duty. Up to June. Anil De Simone, that's pretty cool. He's our former boy. He was here for a long time. 17 years he was here. And he sold him for Vicenza. And he's had an insane management career. Not a good one. Just all over the place, you know. He was the manager of Siena. Got sacked. Isla Leary. Sacked. Barry. Sacked. Vicenza. Won the Super Cup. And the Italian Cup. Sacked. Lazio sacked. Salernitana sacked. Lanciano sacked. Arzenese promoted from the Serie B sacked. Left of Varese got them promoted. Finished 13th. He has not done much with his career, honestly. He's not been great. Yeah, pints so expensive now. Changed so much in the 6 years. The pints like tripled in price. The kids drink were more expensive than beer. Wild. The amazing thing about being here in Germany is the bulk buying of alcohol. Like, we can buy a crate of half-litre beers, like the 0.5 litre beers, for €8.99. 20 of them. So, like, 10 litres of beer for €8.99. Very good. Compared to to fucking Sweden, where I was, you know. Very, very good. John Wynn, bid on BT time. No worries. Clots are out in the cold still. 39 players called up for the summer games. Everyone's bidding early for people. Sidibe gets best player in Europe before you even finish the Champions League final. Lee Jambo won last year. Sidibe wins this year. Delphin. Germany it is. Yeah, Germany. Germany's good with beer, you know. Right. Here we go. Game day, finally. Let's get ready and see how we do. I don't know whether to play Scott Hall or Espinosa, that's the question. Team selection. Quick pick. They're saying Espinosa should start. John Wynn for Tomic. Jordan. Scott Hall. Where is my other centre mid? Sorrell? Yeah. I think, unfortunately, for Scott Hall. No, fuck it. He deserves to play. He deserves to play. That's the kickler. Scott Hall deserves to play. Right. Here we go. I think Elliott should start the final as well. He was in the semi-finals. He was leading up to it, you know. Right. Let's go. Everything else is fine. Yes. Okay, here we go. Champions League final time versus Ajax. We are favourites going in. They got the 4-4-2 DM. Interesting. Okay. They're going same as Zenit in their formation, which we did pretty well against. Thank you, John. Sorry for dropping you for the final, but you did give away 3 penalties and 4 goals in the past 2 away second legs. So I've got to try Tomic today. Right. Mark up. Not mark up. Right. Here we go. Let's get off key. I was on key, wasn't I? Yeah. Good stuff. And this for the record run. This would be 11 in a row. We are on our longest streak ever, so this would extend it. Here we go. Fotstra. Smiler V4. Lee Jambo. Delphin. Oh, shot blocked. Chavez will clear. Gomez. Sierra. Oh, there's a good counter-attack going on here. Tizanovic just absolutely professional foul on Scarione there, to be fair. Hopefully we don't concede from the set piece. Tomic clears. Lee Jambo's there. Sasades. Well done, Tizanovic. Not even got a yellow for that. Scott Hall. Starting a Champions League final at 19 for your boyhood club. What a run. Well, actually, hilarious. It's a boyhood club. He's from Malaysia. But, you know, he came to the youth academy. Our owner brought him over, you know. Chavez down the left. This is not good. Scarione. Hector. Good block for the corner. Ooh, that should have gone in. Ooh, that was a good block, whoever that was. But not a good start. So Sardis tries to get there. Elliott to Klotstra. Lee Jambo. Delphin. To Sardes. Scott Hall. Driving. Pulls it back to Sardes. Pulls it back to Delphin. He's going to shoot, isn't he? Yeah, over the bar. Poor from Delphin. Need better from you, mate. Okay, Klotstra. They got down to 10 currently. Lee Jambo and Browers saves. Okay, Tomic heads back to Delphin to Sidibe. Tackled. WBF keeps that in. Lee Jambo, Delphin. Scott Hall and Browers saves again. Okay, starting to test the keeper a bit. Creative lads. Zanovic jumps in. Lee Jambo, Delphin. Sasades, go and beat your man. Positive Sidibe instead. The top goal scorer of the Champions League extends his run at the top. It is 29th in the season. Go on, hit 30 today, mate. Hit 30. Sasades. Sidibe, lovely touch. I thought the keeper would save that with ease. It's very poor from the keeper. It's very poor from the keeper. Goodness me. Delphin free kick. The bar. Fotstra. Delphin. Let it. Scott Hall. Lay it. Oh, he's tackled in the box. Ooh, I don't like this. Sierra counter-attack. Ooh. Elliott, good save. We are a bit weak to counter-attacks in that situation there. Gomez ball in. Tomic clears it there. Nice. Martinez Sardis does poorly there. Well, they've got a throw in now. Scarione. Sierra. Oh, absolutely does Tomic. And over the bar, thankfully. Elliot goes short to WBF. Delphin. Careful, lads. Sidibe. Cutting inside. Still going. Into Scott Hall. Offside. Offside. Bit of a set piece. I don't like how many highlights they're getting here, honestly. Aitor. Oh, he's absolutely done us there. Oh, poor. Poor defending. Poor defending. They've had 2 clear-cut chances. They've honestly been a bit better. Tomic, mate, what are you doing, lad? Oh, he runs the wrong way and he's calling for offsides, you know? This is not looking good. Good block there. An Oyen. WBF jumps in. Sidibe. Delphin free kick. Sasades. Lovely. That's perfect, Sasades. What a way to step up. Danger zone. Compared to their goal. 3 minutes after theirs. Delphin. Sasades takes it down on his chest. What's the defender doing? Allowing him to take it down on his chest. But Sasades with a huge goal there. It's put us 2-1 up after a period of them being in control, honestly. Let's try and continue on the domination here. Make it 3-1. Quickly. Oh, I thought it was going in. Browers with a huge save from Tizanovic. Delphin. I thought it was in 2. Okay, half-time approaching. It's 1 before Llangefni. Llangefni into Sidibe. It was a bit of over the Sasades. Scott Hall. Come on, he's offside. No. Scott Hall. He was an easy goal. He just strayed offside. Oh, that pains me. Pains me. As Delphin puts it wide. That would have been such a good goal to have 3-1 before the half, you know. Zdanovic yellow. Got to keep an eye on him then. Say I'm not happy. They stay the same. Let's start the second half, lads. Let's go get the third. That Scott Hall goal, man. If he'd just stepped back, like I said, he would have changed anything. He hit it with such venom as well. He nearly missed. Sidibe, Sasades, would be a lovely start. Oh, it's a good save. Scott Hall gets it back, plays it to Llangefni. Sasades. Oh, it's clear. Tizanovic. I thought he was going to foul him there. Llangefni. Oh, go on. Tizanovic this time gets his goal. 3-1. Perfect way to start the second half. Perfect way to start the second half. Llangefni with a shot here. It's saved by Browers, but just falls in the perfect spot for Tizanovic, and he smashes that in. Botstra, Scott Hall, Llangefni, Delphin, and just like that, we've taken control. 4-1. Come on, lads. Oh. Botstra plays that in. Scott Hall lays it to Llangefni, lays it to Delphin, takes a touch. Bam. Thank you very much. 4-1 now. Good. We have full control. Delphin. Scott Hall. It's the post. Oh, I really want him to get his goal. F. Hello, Odd. What? No? I'm fine. Am I not? Am I? Hold on. I've paused. We're fine, aren't we? Yeah? No? Am I not fine? My bits say that we're fine. For some reason, it says my bit rate's really bad though. 4,000. It says I'm unstable. Poor network connection detected. That's very weird. I'll drop us down to 2,500 maybe. But output 2,500. Let's go 2,500. See if that works a bit better. Is that better? We all good? Oh, it said for a second we were dropped, but why is the bit rate so? Is it Twitch? No, I think I'm fine. Okay, weird. We'll continue on, I think. Okay, Scott Hall. Llangefni. Delphin. Nearly again. Another corner. Go for the throat now. Sasades blocked. Right before goal there as well. WBF. Sidibe or tackle. WBF will get there. Tries to play it in. Throw in. Boxer will take. Sidibe. Oh nearly. Sierra, counterattack is on here. Gustavo Enrique. Tizanovic does very well there. My goodness. Martinez throw in. Number 4. Lee Jambo. Tackled. Oh, Martinez goes long. And Tomic. Why? Great save. Great miss. Oh, Tomic has had a shocker today. Alright. 20 minutes to go. Chavez free kick. Goes wide. Elliott over WBF. Sidibe. Tackled. Gomez. Chavez. Sierra. YouTube works but Twitch doesn't. Oh, that's weird. Is that for everyone or just me? Maybe it's Twitch's stuff because I'm fine on my end, you know? Oh yeah. No, my thing's working. Video buffering. Okay, so Twitch is having issues. Well, it's already at the end here anyway, pretty much. So, unfortunately, we're just gonna have to push through, you know, on YouTube alone. That sucks. Nessun Dominus is the best EC. Nessun Dominus is the best EC anthem ever. What? I have no idea what the words you just said. I have no idea any of the words. Sasades, Lee Jambo. That was a shocking finish. Delphin yellow. Foxtra, Delphin. Scott Hall beats his man. Beats a second. Oh, second side netting. Gomez. Gustavo Enrique. Chavez. Side netting for Ajax. World Cup anthem. Nessun Dormer. I have no idea what that one is. Right, we're going to make some subs now. So, on comes Sakikla for Sasades, Sorrel for David Death, Delphin, and we'll bring on John Wynn. He deserves to come on for this. Right. Many mistakes has he made. This is when he gives away a penalty. In his 5 minutes on the pitch. Right, Scott Hall. I'm going to keep him on, see if he gets his goal. He deserves a goal. Jambo, Delphin, Sasades, or poor timing in the end. Only get a few minutes, but you know, it's more just to give people standing ovations. Delphin, Lee Jambo, Sasades, Scott Hall. Oh, he's offside. He can't help himself today with the offsides. And there we go. Final few minutes. And Champions League winners 11 years in a row. You love to see it. Man of the match is Klopstra. I'm right back. Sidibe ends top goal scorer with 13. Very, very nice. Yeah, the stream is jumping. That's very weird. On my end, it's absolutely fine. So I think it's on Twitch's end, unfortunately. But we are ending anyway, you know, pretty much. So it's all good too. All we're doing now is looking at the awards and doing the wheel. So must be Twitch. I've not dropped a single frame. So, Guano. Top goal scorer. That's very big. Sidibe best player. Sidibe golden boot. And 8 of my team players. Right, so it's time for the wheel. Hold on, let me find spreadsheet first. Hold on. FM spreadsheet. What formations do we need to do? Formation. Right. So, let's get the wheel up. Where is it? Wheel. Here we go. Right. Interact. I think we still got 4, 1, 2, 3 on this. But, let's go. What are we going to get? 4, 1, 2, 3 DMY. That's literally the one we already have. So, remove that one. We go again. And 4222 DM. Okay. Right. 422 DM. I think I might know what this is. I think. But let's have a look. Tactics. Get rid of everything else. And 422 DM. Oh, 2-2-2 DM. Oh, wow! It's literally the formation we've just played. Okay, well at least it's wingers. 2 DMs is going to be tough with the centre mids we've got, but wingers and 2 strikers. Okay, interesting. So that will be next Tuesday probably, because I'm not going to be here Saturday watching Eurovision. So there we go though, another Champions League in the bag. That's 11 in a row now. You love to see it. Another Welsh Cup in the bag, another league in the bag, another season done. Season 347. We're on our way to 50 next year with an Ethy, and on our way to 350 total. So, apologies for the Twitch fucking up at the end, but I hope everybody has a good evening, a good rest of your week, and a good weekend. And I'll see you probably next Tuesday for the start, or mid-season probably, of 23-63-64. So, have a good one, everybody, and I'll see all of you guys next time. Goodbye.